It's time for the Varsity Radio Show. Here's your host, Seth Henniger.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Varsity. We are so glad to be here in the studio, live and alive.
Live
and alive.
And in your house.
And alive.
Yes, and alive. Mostly alive.
Mostly alive.
Yes, mostly.
We're very excited about the alive part.
We are.
We have a fantastic show for you, and what makes the shows great?
What does? Go ahead.
To my right. Man, I miss this guy. He just makes things hilarious all the time. That's
what I hear.
You know, he's a youth pastor, but I really think he missed his calling as a professional comedian.
What? See, that's the thing is, I don't think I'm that funny, and neither does my wife. I'm glad you do.
Well, okay. Anyway, to my right, he is Duke the dog.
Woof,
Duke
woof.
The dog from Secret Lava Pets.
That's
me.
He
also has so many voice personalities. We just don't know who's going to show up. Mostly Sean Connery.
Absolutely. Sean Connery.
But anyway, his name. I forgot his name.
What is my name?
Jordan.
McDaniel.
I'm here, everybody. Yeah. If you're listening to the radio, drink into the beautiful sound of my voice. And if you're watching on Facebook Live, well, just drink it all in. All of it. Every last bit of it.
He's like a tall glass of lemonade or something.
Sorry, ladies. I'm already spoken for.
It reminds me of Moana. On Moana, it's, who was it? Maui, he was saying, take it in.
Take it in.
I know it's a lot. The hair, the bod.
The hair, the bod.
Yep.
The hair, the bod.
That's right.
That's a
right
great.
Here.
Yeah. Hey, also in the studio.
Also.
With the little Oompa Loompas running around him.
That's so nice. It keeps him employed.
He's kind of playing in a chocolate fountain right now. It's pretty fantastic. We call him the Willy Wonka Radio, greatest radio producer of all time, Steven Spiegel.
What's up? We got a really good show lined up. A ton of videos, like the most memes we've ever had.
Oh,
so
man.
You've got to be over on our Facebook.
Yes.
And got to watch this over on Horizon Communications tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of good videos
Because
today.
We're coming for your crown, Rick and Bubba.
Yeah.
Hey.
We're coming.
We're bringing the heat.
Bringing the heat.
Bringing the heat.
The fire.
You know who else brings the heat?
Who does bring the heat?
Charburger.
Charburger.
They are home of the famous Char Grill, Wildcat Burger,
Yes,
Philly
they
cheesesteak,
are.
and jumbo crispy onion rings. And then an incredibly fun place to spend a day, B&B Video Games.
Yes. What a great place.
It is a great place. Located in Albertville by the Pizza Hut. It's the 80s style arcade with a local video game retail store in the front, 80s style arcade in the back. It's the
Albertville Mullet.
There it is.
Business
So
in the
good.
front, party in the back.
Love it. Love it.
And
hey,
how?
We're so excited. We got 2 DAR basketball players. They're going to be here. It's going to be a great day.
Yes, it is.
We're going to have so much fun, and we're going to laugh a lot. So I will tell you, if you're not on our social medias,
Yeah. What's
or
wrong
you're
with
not
you?
watching us on Horizon Communications,
Yeah.
you really are missing out on
What's
a
the
lot.
deal? What's
You're
the
missing
deal?
out on so much.
Huh? Yeah.
So, hey, we want to make your day better. And by doing that, just come join us on social media almost everywhere at Varsity Radio Show Live. Come join us right now.
Yes.
Steven?
That was an exquisite intro, my friend.
Yes.
If I could say so myself.
You know, I'm sorry that your name, blanked.
Oh, for real blanked?
It did.
You for real blanked on my
Well,
name?
I was building up your name, and then in the
man.
middle, I'm like,
What is it?
I don't know if you've ever had one of those moments.
Yes,
They're
I have.
happening more and more.
It's
very
all right.
scary.
Sometimes when I get up to preach, and then our main preacher, Mark Adams, is sitting in the front row,
Yes.
and he's looking at me.
Yes.
I do there. If I don't have what I'm gonna say written down, I would have forgotten it a million times.
Yeah.
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 I would forget my own name.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and I've preached enough where it doesn't really happen anymore. But I remember the very first time that he sat down on the pew and looks up at me, and I was like, "Well,
I'm out of here.
It's over now." Yep.
Meme of the week.
Meme of the week.
Meme of the week.
Memes of the week.
Memes.
Memes of the week.
Wow.
All right, and this cracked me up.
Mhm.
Thank you for this. This
You're
was
welcome.
Jordan. It's fine to eat a test grape in the produce section, but you take one bite of rotisserie chicken, it's all, sir, you need to leave.
Yeah, why is that?
It's so selfish.
It's-
Why, Steven?
Why do they care about your fruit intake but not your protein intake?
That's true.
I mean, come on.
You know, I'm the weird guy that my wife does it sometimes, but I feel weird about the test grape.
What if you were like, I think it would get weird if you were if you like, picked a thing of grapes up and you were like, just dipping it all in your mouth. That would get weird. But you pluck one off, probably no one's going to notice or care.
Yeah.
But you grab a whole thing and you're like, oh yeah. Yeah, then or
This
you
is
do it to your,
amazing.
or you give it to your wife, honey, you got to taste these.
And then don't buy
Yeah,
them.
then don't buy them. You know what? They're all right. We'll put them back. I think Foodland's got better prices,
Go ahead with this one.
Where art thou, brother?
Yes. Oh, that looks like Hulk Hogan.
It is Hulk Hogan.
That's awesome.
That's Hulk Hogan. So, that's a
been
great
rough
movie.
on him.
Oh, brother, where art thou? That's a
Yes.
great movie.
Yes.
The guy, so fun story about Oh, brother, where art thou? Not where art thou, brother, but Oh, brother, where art thou?
Yeah.
George Clooney did not sing, I'm a man of constant sorrow.
Yes.
But they had this guy from Allison Krauss and Union Station. I can't remember his name, Dan something. He sang it. And so he goes home to his wife that night, Dan does, and he says, honey, just so you know, in the movie, it's going to be my voice coming out of George Clooney's mouth. And his wife looks at him and she said, that's all I've ever wanted.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's him, yeah. Dan, I knew he had a weird name. Dan Tominski. Dan Tominski.
It's
Yep.
his name.
Yep. He's got a really good voice. He's with the Union Station. I mean, he's an excellent singer, songwriter,
And his wife said,
guitar
that's
player.
all I've ever wanted.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. His voice coming out. I mean, what woman, being totally honest, does not want you to look a little bit like George Clooney?
There you
I
go.
mean, come on. He's
That's
a
true.
handsome
Yeah.
fellow.
Not like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, not like Hulk Hogan. Not a dreamboat like Hulkster, but
There's who
Bit of a
she
dreamboat.
wants you to look like, and then there's who you actually look like.
Ah!
Do you ever shut up, me? Donkey!
Let's make waffles.
Let's make waffles.
Let's have some waffles.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Parfaits are the best thing ever.
I love those movies.
Yeah.
By the way.
They're all pretty funny. Actually, I never saw the fourth one, Shrek Forever After.
Really?
I never saw that
It's a
one.
good one. Horton here's a woo! That was good. That was good. Woo!
I love Ric Flair. Ric Flair is just a national treasure.
He is.
No one can top Ric Flair as far as like just the most memeable wrestler ever.
Yeah.
He's so great.
What, 2 claps and a Ric Flair? How many times have you heard that?
2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Uh-huh. Woo! Woo! Humans need at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night to function normally. My body, 3. Take it or leave it. Especially when you have a young child.
Yeah, how's that baby going?
The baby's been good.
The baby's
Baby's
been good.
been good.
How old is the baby now?
The baby is 7 months old today.
The child.
Today.
The child.
The child is 7 months old.
And what's the child's name again?
Asa.
Bartholomew.
No.
Oh. Good.
Bartholomew.
Big old Bart. Bart Henniger.
You're next.
You know
child.
that Bart Henniger sounds good. It rolls off the tongue really well. Okay.
This is awful. Did you find this?
I did find
This is so bad.
I found Waldo. So for those of you,
I always wanted
well,
to
actually, we're
find
not
you,
on the
but-
radio, so I
but
don't have to
not like
explain it.
this. Not like this.
I always wanted to find you, Waldo, but not like this. Not like this. The tears just flow more and more. No, Waldo, no.
That's so funny.
That's great.
That is really funny.
So okay, maybe someone can explain this to me. And
Steven, that's hilarious.
I'm not the brightest crayon in the box, but how is that? It looks like there's a little bit of a retaining wall behind the Waldo.
Yes.
And it doesn't look like there's enough room for a coffin
Right.
between the Waldo and the other. So do they just bury him deep? How does that go? Do you know, Steve-O?
I don't know.
I don't know how that works. How does that work?
So many questions.
Yeah, because I mean, a coffin's pretty big,
Unless the body's on the other side.
but then you have a retaining wall on the other side.
Is that a retaining
That's
wall?
what it
Yep,
looks like.
yep.
That's what
Okay.
it looks like, or
Something.
some sort of little path or
Something.
something. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Waldo must have been a small man of stature.
Oh man.
Or they laid the coffin sideways?
They could have.
They could have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could have. That's possible.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
That's hurtful. Next, when I Google toxic behavior and it describes me instead of the person I'm thinking of, that's hurtful.
yeah. You know what?
Is that you and your wife? Or?
No.
No.
You know. I do know what my
Never.
toxic trait is. I'll go ahead and tell you what my toxic trait is.
What is it?
You ready here?
Yeah.
If they were to, I know the dangers of Jurassic Park, but if they were to open a real Jurassic Park, I would still go. That's my toxic trait. I would absolutely go, and I would take my family. That's my toxic
How about
trait.
you, Steven?
Well,
Would you go to Jurassic
Yeah,
Park?
we're gonna go see dinosaurs.
now that I know everything that can go wrong, I might be able to come up with some kind of plan to keep myself and my family safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
solid.
maybe I
But-
feel more
Solid.
comfortable.
But you see, that's the thing is like even Steve-O, rational and logic Steve-O, even Steve-O is like, you know what? But you still get to see dinosaurs.
That's exactly right.
An Allosaurus might chomp you in half, but you get to see it up close, brother.
Very,
Yeah,
up
very close.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
Wow. During worship, my heart says yes, but my vocal range says
No.
no. That's me and you every day of our
I'm
life.
coming back to the heart of worship.
That hurts my ears.
Yeah. Yeah. But then when you're singing it like live, you're like, that sounds so great.
Yes.
And then you go back
Yes.
and you listen to the recording and it hurts deep in your soul.
Deep.
Deep in your
Deep
soul.
in your soul. Yeah.
To hear you sing back.
Hey, this is a public service
Yes!
announcement,
Do not do
Steven.
this.
Oh, I know.
Well done is for good and faithful servants, not steak.
Not steaks.
If you like your steak well done, what is your problem?
What is it? Look, and here's the thing. My wife does not like any red in her meat. And I tell her, I'm like, honey, you're ruining the steak.
Yes.
You're ruining it.
Solid.
Like, you can't do that.
That
it's
is proof.
It's solid.
It's
yeah, that
true.
looks terrible. I mean,
Why?
That's-
Steven, why? Why
I
would
don't
you
know.
even want to eat that?
all
Why
that,
would you?
all that is at this moment is just sustenance. Like, you would only eat that if you were absolutely starving. But
Nasty.
even then, you might choose sand.
Yes, instead.
Yeah, sand.
Yes.
Sand
Yes.
or a well-done steak. Well,
That's right. Sand.
I'll think about it.
I'll take sand.
I'll take sand.
There's
All right.
actually a steakhouse over in Fairview. It's called Bread and Iron Steakhouse, and they have a sign on a little saying on their menus: "Not responsible for well done steak."
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
it's terrible.
Not
If
responsible for
I'll
well
be
done.
honest, if I opened a steakhouse and they said well done, I say not on my menu.
Not on my menu.
Nope.
You, sir,
I
can
will
leave.
not.
You, sir, can kindly
Go
leave.
down to the whatever
Yeah.
house down
Go-
the road.
Go down to the grocery store and get a
burn your
rotisserie
own
chicken
steak.
and bite your own rotisserie chicken before you buy it.
That's
You have a
right.
better chance of doing that than getting a well done
That's
steak
right.
from a
It's
steakhouse.
not going to happen.
Dog.
And this is for me and you. Public service announcement. Be nice to the youth pastor. This is the person your child spills all the family tea to.
This is true.
This is very true.
I know things.
Or the children's pastor.
I know your
They pray
secrets.
'em.
I know your secrets.
All right. My daughter wanted a rabbit for Easter. She's not speaking to me right now.
That looks really good.
Steven,
actually.
I
would take a
actually
chunk
thought
out
of you
that.
when I saw this.
Really?
Thought, would you do that to your daughter?
No.
Steve-O.
No way.
Steve-O.
Steven!
Steve-O.
Steven!
Steve-O.
If
Yes.
Grace said, I want a rabbit.
I want a rabbit for Easter. All right, baby.
Well,
No
it's-
problem.
No, that's about the only way she's getting a rabbit.
Yeah.
We used to have a rabbit. I'm not a fan.
Not a fan
Not
of
a
the
fan
rabbits.
at all.
Give me the negatives
They're
on a
high
rabbit.
maintenance, man.
High maintenance.
And the one we had was a boy, and every chance he got, he'd try to mount my foot. And those little suckers are fast. Yeah. Yeah, I said it.
They're very fast.
Very fast.
It's over very quickly.
It is.
They
It's
don't
like,
even,
brrrr,
they don't
done,
even
son.
take you. They don't even take you out for dinner first.
And besides that, they have immaculate aim when they want to spray you.
Oh my God.
So my wife and I would be in the living room
wanna pee
floor
you.
in front of the TV watching TV, right? So
Yeah.
we'll be just kind of laying there in the floor watching TV,
gosh.
and we'd
I
have
would-
Brewster. And
Brewster.
yes,
Brewster.
his full name was Sidney Brewster Spiegel, by the
Of
way.
course.
So
Absolutely.
We
yeah.
had an apartment. We
his
couldn't-
his God-given Christian name.
He deserved to be grilled, Steven.
So he was in front of us, and just all of a sudden, you ever seen him do it like a binky, where they kind of just jump and twist?
Yes.
They kind of
Yeah,
do
I
it. It's
know.
called a binky.
I know
Well,
what you're talking about.
he kind of did that, but he kicked his feet at the same time. Little did we know that he let a little pea come out.
He was peeing at you.
And no, he did. He could
This is
aim
a bad day.
right for your mouth. We're talking about, yeah, it was bad. It was
He
terrible.
would be on the grill.
So he sprayed me. I took him and I put him in the shower and I sprayed him down with cold water. Have you ever heard a rabbit squeal before?
No.
I would recommend you never hear that. 'Cause
Can you do an impression?
Secondly, I don't know how many
I can't do it.
I don't know how many people have pet rabbits.
Man,
Look, I'm just going to tell you something.
Yeah.
this I can't get over that the boy rabbit is mountain Steven's
Yeah.
foot.
later on in life, we actually gave him to another family and they found him a little girl rabbit.
I bet he was
And he was
very
happy.
happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
He was very happy.
He was very happy.
Yeah.
Was.
We shall fill this house with our children.
Also, he probably didn't pee at them, Stephen. He was
Well, you
Yeah,
know.
if you'd gotten him a girl rabbit, he probably wouldn't have peed on your mouth.
right. Can't tell you what the girl rabbit would do, but oh wow.
Yeah.
That was a fun story.
That was worth me coming here.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
2024 school will be closed due to the high winds. If this is not the most
Yeah.
truthful,
Yeah.
it wasn't 83 for
Yeah.
me.
It was 93. This was 10 years
93.
later.
Tornado happening. Go in the hall and put a book on your head. Also, we're having pizza for lunch. This is true.
Yeah.
This
No,
is exactly
no.
how my childhood went
Yeah.
in
yeah.
Alabama.
They had us lining up. They had us line up in the hallway, and then if there was too many people in the hallway, you would have to be in the bathroom, which was like the worst thing because sometimes you'd have to use the bathroom, but the teacher's like, "You can't use the bathroom. You have to be up against the wall," and that was just miserable.
Yes.
Being so close yet so far.
Candy!
Candy!
This is an angle we've never seen of Candy.
Candy. Hello, Candy.
Uh-oh. Frozen?
Candy. No, she's not frozen.
Candy.
She's blinking. Candy.
Candy.
Candy, we're here. Candy, we love
Hello,
you.
Candy.
Candy.
I think she. Oh, there she goes.
Candy.
Candy.
Candy. Candy.
I see
Are you-
$40,000 check on the wall
Ooh,
up there. Look
can
at
we
that.
have that?
That would
That's-
be. Can you imagine?
That's
we
her-
could go on our trip, Steven.
That's her donation to us for being her best friend.
Yes. Steven, we're going on that trip.
We're gonna be
Call
best.
up Oscar Mayer.
Yeah. I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener.
We
Isn't
can
that
do
the
that.
song?
We'll do it. Hey,
Yeah,
man,
we'll do
what?
it.
We'll sing it.
And how?
We'll dress up in the
If
hot
you
dog
give me
outfits.
if you give me $40,000 up front, I'll do pretty much anything you want. Within reason.
Candy!
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 Come on, Candy!
Hey!
Candy, we love you!
Hey!
Candy.
Candy!
Candy!
What you doing?
We're hanging out.
We're talking about that donation check on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up there.
Oh, isn't that amazing?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
with that, we could go on our Savannah banana trip on
Yes.
the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Yes, we could.
It would
And
be awesome.
And you know what, Candy?
We'll
Your
take
weenie
you.
Whistle.
You
Yeah.
can go with us.
You know what, Candy?
What?
Candy, for that $40,000 donation, we'll buy you a T-shirt.
Oh, thanks.
You will get
Yeah,
your
that
own
is-
Savannah Bananas T-shirt.
That is from our Citizens Bank and Trust, the golf tournament that we have
Nice.
in May, the first Monday of May every year. Heard the real cool story about how the partnership became about. But yeah, that was of May 1st last year.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
And within like I forget how many years span it was, but it's been over like, I think they were talking about the other day, it was like $200,000-$300,000 that's been donated.
Wow.
To the SBA. It's huge. It's a huge, huge place. And they have a charity golf classic every year, the first Monday in May. And we are actually their charity for that particular golf tournament. So
Cool.
really huge, huge, huge blessing for sure.
That is more
Yeah.
impactful and valuable than the
What we
Oscar
were
Mayer
gonna do.
Wiener
Yeah.
Mobile
But
and
It's more impactful
the
to more
Savannah
people.
Bananas.
It's more impactful to more people, but it's not more impactful to us.
That's right. And
there
the
you
helicopter ride.
yeah. Ooh, we could
Uh-huh.
probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot straight with you. We could probably get 2 or 3 helicopter rides out of that.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
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 Well, yeah, but that's a huge, huge blessing
yes,
for us.
that is.
I mean, we're just dreaming. Candy.
Yeah.
I'm a dreamer. You know me.
Candy, how cool would it be to look at people and say, you know what I did today? I rode an Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have the weenie whistle?
Yeah.
What?
I would. Yeah. I would have a. Yeah.
Remember the Oscar Mayer?
You never had a
No.
weenie whistle? You never had a weenie
No.
whistle? What?
Oh.
No.
How did you not have a weenie
Why
whistle?
has nobody told me about this?
All right, I'll get you one for
Have you ever
Christmas.
watched the movie The Santa Claus with
Yeah.
Tim Allen?
Yes.
The
This
very
is true.
first
Yes.
one.
Yes.
That's what the doctor, the stepdad, that's what he always wanted for Christmas when he was a little
A
kid,
weenie
was the
whistle.
weenie
A little boy.
And he got a weenie
I
whistle
see somebody's
that year.
arm stretching in the background right
He
there.
was
Look
but
at
a
that.
small child.
I enjoy these new views.
Yeah, this is a
Candy.
nice angle.
Yeah, I'm working for, I got another computer last week, so I'm still transferring things. So I've got.
Oh,
them
no,
side
this is
by side
great.
and-
Yeah, I like it.
yeah, so
Candy,
great.
we're seeing parts of your office we've never seen, like the
Yeah.
trash can.
Yes.
And the
yeah.
person stretching in the window beside you.
Huh? Oh.
Ooh.
6 seconds.
What if we saw a
That's
Six
ghost?
seconds.
Maybe
Brief
I
hold,
need to
y'all.
Turn it a little bit this way.
The FCA Moment of the Week.
We are so excited to be with the one, the only Candy
Candy
Armstrong! In the house! In the house.
She's in the house.
She's the
house.
coolest.
She is.
She is Candy.
What's up, Candy?
What's up, Candy?
Oh, just working.
Candy
Working,
gave
working,
us a new view, and it's very
Yeah.
exciting.
working. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Candy, if
No, it didn't take that much to impress y'all.
Yeah.
Candy Armstrong, I'm gonna let you know something. If MySpace was still a thing, you would make my top 8 friends.
What?
Just letting
There
you
you
know.
go.
You would.
She
You would.
remembers.
She remembers.
She remembers.
Candy will remember something like that.
The question is,
Yeah.
what was your song? Candy, tell us about Fellowship of Christian Athlete.
It was something by Celine Dion.
We have got last week, Seth got to see you last week.
Yes.
We had our minister's appreciation
amazing.
lunch at Cheesecake Factory.
Whoa.
Went over, I thought, really, really well. So it was good
Praise
to see
the
some
Lord.
of the pastors that we get to partner with. So it was good to break bread with all of you guys last week. And
Cheesecake
we
Factory.
are in camp season. We are trying to get everything
Yeah.
up and ready for camp. We're working on the internship, the spiritual boot camp, and camps are coming. We've got 2 PLTs this year. So you can go to our website, northalabamafca.org, and it's got all the information. There's partnership brochures, there's camp-specific brochures that will tell you who the clinicians are for each sport for every camp. Again, there's the partnership brochures. We have our Marshall County Sports Camp that's going to be starting on June the 9th, and it will run for the 10th through the 14th. Then we have our Madison County East, which will be June 17th through 21. That's going to be at Whitesburg Baptist Church at the Rock. And then we have the Coleman Sports Camp, and that one is July 10 through 14. And then we will finish up in Madison West, and that's going to be July the 17th through, let's see, what was it? July 15th through 19. So 8 through 12 is Coleman, sorry. 15 through 19 is the Madison East. All of the dates, everything is on there. These are for campers ages 7 through 13. We've got a new special thing that we're going to be doing this year. It's called the GAP program for all the 13-year-olds, and it will help them transition from their last year of eligibility for sports camp, moving them into the middle school PLT that we will have going on.
Nice.
But middle
Nice.
school PLT is going to be held at Madison Academy. This is our first one ever where we split the two. It's going to be at Madison Academy. It's going to be July the 25th through the 26th. We have a speaker coming by the name of High King Paul.
Hi, King Paul.
High King Paul.
All right.
He is actually so for the high school PLT, we are having a guy speaker by the name of Danley Ann, and these two speakers go to church together. High King Paul is, I can't remember the name of the church. I'd have to look it up. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But he is over 4,000 youth students. in his
Wow.
youth
Whoa.
ministry. and he is coming to speak to our middle schoolers for that PLT. So it's going to be really, really cool. They're going to the main event, so they're going to have all kinds of different stuff going on. Let me see if I can find my little cheat sheet here. But they will be going to main event. They'll get to bowl. They'll get to do the gravity rope. They get to do laser tag. They'll get pizza. All kinds of cool stuff going on that night. But it's going to be July the 25th and the 26th.
Cool.
And then we will finish our camp season. It's going to be August the 2nd and 3rd. August the 2nd is going to be our PLT party. That's going to be with Taya, which is formerly with Hillsong United. And Dan Leanne is going to be the speaker there. He is phenomenal. We heard him a couple of years ago in San Antonio at the National FCA convention, and he was absolutely amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
And let's see. And that will be on August the 2nd and 3rd, Friday night into all day Saturday. And then Saturday night, the campers are going to have a private concert by the one and only Forrest Frank. Don't know if y'all have heard him. He's got the new #1 single right now out, song Good Day. Check it out. But yeah, he's coming. The kids are super excited about him coming. But it's just fun season for FCA. A lot goes into it. We've been camp planning for almost a year.
Yeah.
But boot camp starts next month.
Wow.
There you go.
And the camps, just so we're clear, the camps are, you'll have specific times like for the camps, and they're day camps, correct?
Yes, they are day camps.
Yes.
Nothing overnight. They are for ages 7 through 13.
Okay.
And the hours each day is 8:30 to 3:30.
Oh man, so they're getting a whole lot of day of fun.
A whole lot of day and fun.
That's
and
awesome.
They will be fed into. And
Yeah.
the interns, we've got, y'all, this is crazy. Biggest group since I've been here since 2018. This will be my 7th camp season with FCA.
Yeah.
And we have 52 interns this year.
Wow. That's awesome.
And then with our summer staff and summer staff assistants, there's 14 of them. We will have over 65, 66 interns helping us with camp this year.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Is that the most
Large
interns
camp
y'all?
ever.
Is that like normal?
So normally we have anywhere from 30 to 40.
Holy smokes! So y'all.
Yeah, so this is the biggest class
Yeah.
since I've been here. Now,
Wow.
whether they have had larger classes years prior to that, I'm not sure. I would hope to say yes or no. But since I've been here and this
Wow.
is my 7th summer, it's definitely the largest.
That is so cool.
Amazing.
That's awesome. That means
Amazing.
God's working.
He is.
Absolutely.
He is. Huddles are getting ready. We do the huddles throughout the school year. So school year ends approaching. We've got graduations next month. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
But
Trust me, I know.
So huddles have been going phenomenal. We've got huddles in the elementary, middle school, high school, on some of the college campuses. They meet before school or after school. They're student led. They have a huddle coach within that school that helps prepare them, whatnot. And they do games and they share and they have scripture and whatever, but it's all student led. It's been amazing to see those numbers of those kids.
Yes.
And the ones that come before school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before school even starts, they get up early and come in and meet. It's like amazing. We have some that meet at restaurants in the morning. Some of the high school kids, they meet at restaurants. Some meet at different churches after school. So they're meeting throughout the counties. We cover 5 counties. For those of you who don't know, we cover Madison County, which is split into 2 areas, which is Madison East, which is the Huntsville side of town, Madison County. Then we have Madison West, which is more Madison, James Clemens, Bob Jones, Riverton, or Discovery. And then we have Coleman County, Marshall County, Blount, and Jackson County.
Wow.
So so we are spread out all over
Yes,
Northeast
you are.
Alabama, and it is like, it's amazing to see these huddles this year. It's kind of sad that they're winding down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been great. And that's the whole thing. If anybody out there listening, if they're not aware of what our spiritual boot camp is with our internship, it is where we take students from all the different counties that we service, that we invest in here in Northeast Alabama. And we invest in them for almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And they learn how to share their faith. They learn how to lead different huddles. everything is in preparation to get them ready to go and lead their huddles on their campuses in the fall.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's like even elementary schools. We've got more elementary school huddles this year than ever before.
That's awesome.
And it's so cool because the ones that are coming to our sports camps over the summer, they are coming back and they're on fire. They're ready to work with their huddles in elementary school.
That's so cool.
Isn't it cool?
That's
Yes.
cool. That's wonderful.
It's amazing. It is amazing. But yeah, so we're excited. Lots of cool things
That's
going
great.
on.
Well,
Lots of
Candy, it is always such an amazing
It
joy
is. You're awesome,
spend
Candy.
time with you.
We think you're great.
And
Well,
we're very
yes.
thankful you gave us a different angle.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go. We'll
What a
have to
great
see if
angle.
we can come up with something
That's
Yeah.
right.
a little better next week.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you,
hey,
Candy.
This is good. Thank you, Candy.
We'll do a thing of like, where is Candy this week?
Oh, yeah.
I love
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Love it.
You're awesome,
Yeah.
Candy. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Y'all have a good afternoon.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.
Bye.
Now, it's time for the 88.5 JFM is WJIA Guntersville. Streaming online at 885jfm.com.
Ha!
We launched twice today.
Tee-hee.
We are
Tee-hee.
Special.
We did it.
Show so nice, we launched it twice.
That's right.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah.
How long we got, Steven?
2 minutes and 5 seconds.
Steven.
Let's finish our memes.
Let's finish
I
our
know.
memes. Let's finish the memes.
and then
the
you're
memes
we're
of the
going
week.
clutch with you
Yeah, I got clutch.
singing and dancing and all
Yeah.
that. Yo,
You know,
All right,
if you
squint
squint your
your
eyes,
eyes.
squint your eyes. That's a
squint.
picture of
It's
Jesus.
Jesus.
But if you don't squint your eyes, it looks like it's a smaller burger on top of a bigger burger
I mean,
that's
that-
been split in half.
That looks amazing.
Who
Either
wouldn't want-
way.
who wouldn't
Both
want to eat that?
ways.
Who wouldn't want to
Both
eat that?
ways.
Who would?
You're welcome. And
Yeah.
This is hilarious. Me looking at the eclipse without glasses so I can file disability on Tuesday. That's awful.
I mean, you know, can't work if you can't see.
Steven watched me watch the eclipse yesterday. I was pretty excited.
Some people got really excited, and I'm gonna just tell you, I didn't
I mean, I just wanted to see
look
it.
at all. I
You
didn't
didn't.
look at all. Yeah,
Just didn't do it.
I didn't do it, man. I did not do it.
Look at you not caving
I'm
into
a,
peer
you know
pressure.
what? I'm a rebel. I'm a loner.
You're something.
I'm a loner, Dottie. A rebel.
Dottie.
I gotta say that like I gotta say.
I know exactly where that's from.
I'm a loner, Dottie.
Pee Wee.
A rebel.
Wow. Oh my God.
So good.
Pee Wee Herman, man.
That's it.
That was such a weird dude.
It was.
I love that movie,
Under-
though.
You
I'm a
know,
loner, Dottie. A rebel.
you nailed that
So
voice
good.
too.
Yeah.
That is. Do you want to do this? I can't even verbally explain how much I do not want to do that.
That would be me sending that to Steve-O or to Seth just to get their reaction. Not necessarily because I want to do it. I mean, I do.
Don't send that to Steven. You'll be afraid what you start getting back.
Why? Why? I
Steven, just start sending him the stuff you do me.
Okay.
Steve-O ain't gonna scare me.
National Weather Services is me on the porch.
Let's see what you
know
got.
that's true. What you got?
What you got, Mother
My
Nature?
wife's like, there's a storm outside.
think-
We should be hiding. I'm like, no, I'm watching.
I think that's
got
Jack
you.
Nicholson, and Jack Nicholson looks like he's just had it with
he's
life.
had a hard life.
Yeah, he's had a hard life
Been
for
hard.
a man who's made a lot of money.
Yes. Exactly.
Good old Jack.
Nothing screams regret like the email address you came up with as a kid.
Do not make me hurt you at yahoo.com.
And mine was wordboy18
Word boy?
at yahoo.com.
Word boy 8?
Wordboy.
That's beautiful. What about your Steve-O?
I was trying to think of that. I scooped up my name pretty soon, early on. So I think it was just Steven Spiegel at gmail.com. I got Steven
Man.
Spiegel at yahoo.com. So, yep.
The
There
guys
they
are
are.
here. I think
They're
they need to
Got to send them to their burger.
send them to the burger. Send them to their burger. Send them to the burger.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to knock that over. Okay,
How
next.
dare you?
Me talking to the imaginary audience, watching my life at all times. What you're about to watch.
No. You gotta say it right.
Yeah.
You gotta say it right. Jordan, do it.
Oh, gosh. What you're about to watch is a nightmare.
Twilight Zone.
That's Rod Serling. Yeah, Rod Serling. See, my brother, this is actually where my brother could come in handy. He does actually, as wild as it sounds, a really good Rod Serling impression.
Oh, does
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, Rod Serling just had a very distinctive voice, but I could never really nail it down.
he? As soon
Talent
as
runs in the family, huh? His
Yes.
voice?
Talent, good looks, incredible hair.
your hair is fantastic.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Almond.
This is so true on so many levels.
Yeah.
Wife exists, me. that is my house every day. Like, dang, girl.
I want to say something, but I don't know if I can say it on air. Are we on air?
Yeah.
We're just
we're
on socials.
I mean, this reminds me of Steve-O's rabbit. I'm ready to go to town. Yeah.
Instead of a female rabbit, put a foot there.
Yeah, put a foot there. And that's Steve-O's rabbit. Ready, like, whoa, look at that foot.
Yikes.
Dog.
Oh, God.
Ooh, we shall fill the house with our children. Feet with rabbit ears. That's nice.
This one got
Yeah.
me.
Who's
This
got my
one is good.
Who's got my ring? I do. It suits you.
I love that. Lord of the Rings names are just always
That's so
high
funny.
on my list.
If you haven't watched it, it's not funny, but it's funny.
Yeah. It suits you.
Oh, next up.
Here we go.
All right, Clint.
This is such
There's
a weird.
Jesus again.
See, yes, there is Jesus again, but here's the problem. I can't, like, at least with the burger, I could make sense of this. This doesn't make any sense. There's a woman with asparagus on her lower half, and there's a man.
It doesn't make sense.
Looks like, yeah, it's just.
No.
That being said, I love it.
Now, I found this one for Steven.
I knew it was directed toward
Steven,
me
you're
as soon as
very
I saw it.
special to me, so
Yeah.
getting excited for the start of buffalo petting season.
Steve-O.
Don't pet the buffalo.
Don't pet the buffalo.
Don't do it.
They are,
It's a trap.
This is my for Steven.
But it's the same thing with hippopotamuses. They are hippopotami. What's the plural on that?
I think it's Mrs.
I'm going to say hippopotami. Sounds cooler. The problem with hippopotamuses is that all cartoons show the hippopotamus as a friendly, kind, fat creature.
It is a lie. It's all a lie.
They are fat. This is true. But they're mean and fat. They're not nice and fat.
They're hangry.
They're very
all
hangry.
the time.
They are hungry,
Steven,
hungry
they're
hippos.
hangry all the
and
time.
They will chop your head off right there. Yeah. Eat you whole. Yep.
Hey, since we've been talking a little bit about relationships,
Oh,
and stuff
no.
like that,
Good.
I'm ready.
and the
Thank
husband-wife dynamic,
I'm ready.
I think maybe we need to see this.
Yeah, let's
together.
watch
Here
it.
we go.
Yeah, let's see this.
Okay, bye. I love you.
Morning.
Weren't you asleep?
Nope, just waiting for you to be done talking to our kids. I have so much empathy for you as a mother, being away from your children on vacation.
Thank you.
It must be so hard for you.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
God, you're beautiful in the morning. Anyways, let's keep you distracted, sweetie. Fun news. I repacked all the clothes that you brought on this vacation.
Wait, what?
Sent them home. So you need to go to the mall today and buy all new clothes.
Stop.
After that, we'll go bask by the pool, each reading our own books.
I just want to feel the sun on my skin.
I know. Winter was really hard.
Yeah.
By then, your 44-ouncer will be gone. So, we're gonna go to an eclectic farmhouse coffee shop down the road with chickens.
What kind?
I don't know, but they're the ones with the fluffy feet. After that, we have a couples massage, 3 p.m. I called ahead and confirmed that you do not need to take off your underwear.
I just never know.
I know.
What should we get for dinner?
There are a lot of cool and trendy restaurants around here, but don't let those distract you. We're going to Cheesecake Factory. I was thinking that you order what you want the most, and then I'll order what you wanted second and third most, and then we can do sharesies.
If you say so.
Did you need a snack now, though?
I did.
After dinner, we're going to go on individual walks apart from each other so that you can fart in private.
How smart.
I know. I've plotted out the whole walk for you. It's well lit. And it goes right by a police station, so probably no murders. Let's go!
I mean, I feel like, Seth, I'm just going to tell you.
I just feel anxiety from that.
If you did that to your wife, she would, I mean, you might have another kid. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just giving you some heads up.
Steven.
I'm just trying to help you.
That would be
But you
a
don't need
whole
any
lot.
help. You don't need any help.
It'd
You
be
have 3 children right now.
That'd be a whole lot to do.
What you're doing
it
is
time,
working.
Steven?
You guys ready for clutch?
Yep.
All right.
I'm ready for. Oh, I need to
do
get
it.
ready for clutch. Yeah, because I'm kind of leading it.
Here we go.
The clutch moment.
All right, everybody. It's your boy, Jordan McDaniel here. I'm going to be leading the clutch today, and the name of this clutch is The Old Man in the Clouds. Not Steve-O, you're Seth. You're Seth. Steve-O's over there.
You know why
You're
you
1 and
said-
1 now.
Yeah,
You know
you
why
forgot
he
your
said-
name earlier.
Yeah.
You know why he said
Yeah.
Steven? Because he was looking at the buffalo.
I was Buffalo. I was.
You need to see it. You need to get that Buffalo reference.
Yeah.
If you're not been on the socials, you got to be there.
ahead.
So many times when we pray to God, we visualize God as this old man in the sky. He's almighty, but he's distant. He's majestic, sure, but he doesn't like to be bothered with our small problems, with the small things. I definitely used to think like that. Did you used to think like that, Seth?
There's been moments. Yeah.
I definitely thought that God was too busy to care about my problems. I
Yeah.
definitely thought that. And if we're honest, sometimes we still think God is this old man in the clouds who doesn't care, majestic, powerful, but not really into us. But is that a truly accurate view of what God is like? So, question: when people think of God, why do they picture an old man in the sky? Why do people think he is not interested in their problems? What do you think, Seth?
You know, I think a lot of times that you would think about maybe when we think about the King of the Universe, if we think about it, anybody in authority above us, right?
Yeah.
Or anybody important,
Yeah.
we instantly think, well, they probably don't have time for me.
Yeah. Mhm.
And so I think because of that, we have a perspective. Okay, well, God's the biggest thing in the universe.
Yeah.
The last thing he needs to deal with is my small inadequacies and problems.
Yeah.
And so that's why I think that's the issue.
Yeah,
with that.
absolutely. Because so many authority figures don't care.
No.
Yeah,
No.
they
Don't
don't.
want to be bothered, and so
Yeah.
it really is. It's a visualization, I think, of authority. Whoever's been an authority over us, a lot of
Yeah.
times we place God in that box.
Yeah, I agree. Well, let's actually look at what Scripture says about God. This is from Psalm 34:18. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted, and he saves the crushed in spirit. That does not sound like a God who is distant or not interested in our
Yeah,
problems. This sounds like a God who loves us during bad times. Now, here's my next question, Seth. Why is it comforting that God loves us during the bad times?
Because it means that I don't have to be perfect and put together all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's important to me because I am not.
Yeah.
I am so far from not perfect
Yeah,
and put together.
I don't have it put together either. I
So-
don't, you know?
And so
No one does.
I think that's why I think it's so important because, you know, I think a lot of people who don't really read the Bible, really don't spend time with God. I think they have this perception that I have to be perfect
Yeah.
before he'll even have anything to do
Yeah,
with me.
and
And
that's
that's a lie.
That's the opposite of the gospel.
Yes,
The gospel
completely
is come to
opposite.
Jesus while you as a
And
sinner,
I'll make you clean.
as a sinner, and
Yeah.
he cleans us up.
Yeah.
He makes us clean, absolutely. But yeah, that is definitely, and I know the gospel.
Yeah.
But I still sometimes find myself doing that. I got to get myself cleaned up.
Yeah.
Before I can go to him.
Yeah.
With this problem. That's not true. Like,
Yeah.
that's the opposite.
And you have no power to do
Yeah,
that.
exactly. But let's look at who Jesus is. Let's shift our focus from God the Father, and let's shift our focus to the Son. Hebrews 4:14 through 15 says this: Since then we have a great high priest who has passed through the heavens, Jesus, the Son of God. Let us hold fast to our confession. For we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but one who in every aspect has been tempted as we are, yet without sins. So here's my final question, Seth. How do these verses show us that God is not an old man in the sky, but a loving and kind king who sympathizes with us?
I think what's really cool is that Jesus came, man. He was born, and I love really literally like thinking of God is he's not this guy when he was on earth like just floating on a cloud around everything.
Yeah.
He had stomach aches, surely.
Yeah.
He like it's not a sin to eat something bad. You know what I mean? Like
he woke
so
up
he
with
probably
sleep in
ate
his
something
eyes.
bad
Yeah.
sometime. He was sick, you know?
Yeah.
He was rejected. We know that. He went through the emotions we did and but the Bible says though he was like us, he was without sin.
Yeah.
But he was like us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. Like, he went through the emotions we did. He went through the rejection. He went, you know, when he's praying in the Garden of Gethsemane before he dies, he's nervous. He's
Absolutely.
got nerves in the middle of the thing. He's still God, but he's human.
Yeah.
And because of that, he can understand how what we feel like. He's not unaffected. He
went through it, man.
Yeah. And
He went
because
through
he's
it.
been through it, he can understand and has empathy
Absolutely.
for us. You know.
So I guess my final thing is, Seth, is when we approach God in prayer, let's try to not think about an almighty but distant old man in the sky. Rather, let's think of a man with scars of suffering.
Yeah.
With eyes that have wept.
Yeah.
A heart that has bled. And hands that have healed.
Yeah.
There is no more sympathetic listener to your problems than the Lord Jesus Christ.
So good.
There is no more sympathetic listener to your issues than God himself.
Yeah.
Because God himself
there.
became a man and dwelt among us.
Yeah.
The Word became flesh. What a beautiful, beautiful thing for us to remember.
amazing.
So let's pray,
Yeah.
and then we'll continue the show. Righteous, good, and kind King, Lord, so many times we think that you're not interested in our problems. You've just got too much going on. Who am I to come before the King? But Lord, you command us to come before you because we're your children. You have saved us from our sins. You have saved us from eternal death, and you have given us eternal life, and therefore we are now your child. So we can wake up the King for a glass of water in the middle of the night, and he'll give it to us. That's a beautiful and wonderful truth. Lord, you have bestowed upon us such wonderful mercies and such wonderful things. I pray, Lord, that those who are listening and within the sound of my voice, that you show them, Lord, that you're not just an old man in the sky. You are a Savior who has bled and who has died and rose again for us. In your name, Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Good job.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you, kind sir.
You want me to go get the guys?
Yeah, bring them in.
Seth, how long have you worn glasses?
My whole life.
Your whole life?
No, since I was probably 15.
Probably 15.
Yeah.
And you're 38 now?
Yeah.
38.
Well, I started wearing them to drive. They made me.
They made you?
Yeah, well, and I can't. You should see me I can't do contacts.
You're not a contact man, huh?
No, it's silly. I can't do
It's silly!
It's silly to watch me try to put them on. And if I do eye drops, it's like, I don't know.
So glasses is just the easiest way to do it.
It is.
Look, you're a good-looking man with glasses.
Thank you.
You're a handsome man.
My wife's like, she wants me to wear the glasses. So.
Yeah. If you were to take them off, it would change your face.
Yeah.
It would utterly change your face. Hey, fellas, what's up?
Welcome to the party.
Good to see y'all.
Was your burger good?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever been to Charburger?
I have.
Oh, man.
Nice.
It's good.
Like it.
It's good.
Y'all go ahead and put these on. Get
Yeah,
close.
yeah. Get close to the microphone. Make sure they can hear you.
All right.
And we'll do a test.
So who's Lawson?
I'm Lawson.
Lawson.
Hi, Lawson.
And Hudson.
Lawson and Hudson. All right.
Thanks for being here, guys.
I will probably get that mixed up at some point.
Get you.
But we'll be all right.
Get that close to your mouth.
So.
Okay. So, you can't come in here without laughing. So, Steven?
Sure.
By the way, I'm Jordan. This is Seth.
Yes.
And that's
Jordan
Steve-O
and
over
Steven.
there. Lawson and Hudson.
And this is the Varsity Radio Show.
Yeah, we're going to have fun. We usually have a good time.
We hope you enjoy this.
What are we watching, Steve-O?
Oh, we'll just take a look and see.
Your brother's coming upstairs.
Cool. He should make it up here by tomorrow. Shut up.
Hi, handsome.
I'm hungry and I'm tired.
Okay.
What else is new? You always hungry. So you know I'm 91 and dog years and I got a thyroid problem.
You ready to go outside?
No. Come on. I'm coming. Give me a second. You need motivation? No. You want a milk bone? Stop. How about begging strips? Stop. Yeah? I'm coming. Stop. You know you want these begging strips. You better move back. You better come on and get some of these milk bones. Get on my nerves. Your fat butt want these milk bones. Where the milk bones at? Come on, big old fluffy Sheba. I'm going to show you where the Dollar Treats at.
Okay.
Now, 6 of them. That's your problem. The way you eat, you got uric acid building up. You going to have gout. Hold on. Let me go see if I can find that pet meds box. You can take your medication.
Schnitzel, I was just wondering if, because it's the weekend, you might like to go to the beach.
I'm going to get my swimming trunk.
I haven't finished the story yet. Come here.
But I'm getting my...
I haven't finished the story. And we can take the ball.
That's all I need to hear.
I haven't finished. Come here.
This is why you still single. Just blah,
And then,
blah, blah.
and we can take a picnic. And we can play in the sea. And we can go swimming.
That's all I need to know.
I've not finished the story. Come back here.
You finished.
Let's go to the beach.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wow. I mean,
That was great, Steve.
no, I have a 2-year-old, almost 3-year-old, and he doesn't do that with the beach. But if I were to say, let's go for a walk, dude, man, is ready to just run out the door.
Just ready to get it.
Yeah. You would not think that a 2-year-old in a walk would be like
Life-changing.
yeah, life-changing, but he acts like it's life-changing. And if we even say something that sounds like walk, like, did you color on the wall? Walk. And he's like heading for the door. I'm like, no, we said wall. Oh, well, it's done.
I guess we're going for a walk.
Guess we're going for a walk. Guess we're going for the walk in the tornado. It'll be fine. Sure, we'll be all right.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's good.
Everything's fine.
Yep.
Steven?
Sure. So you guys kind of playing on a elite level. I wonder, what would you feel like if you really had like some of the heavy hitter scouts come and like watch you while you're playing? Would it make you just a little bit nervous, maybe?
Ooh.
I don't get nervous during anything.
Okay.
You don't get nervous during anything?
No.
Oh,
like,
man. We might have to test this.
I just get anxious.
Anxious?
I just anxious to win the game.
Okay, anxious to win the game.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
I just
All right.
know
What about you, Hudson?
I'll get nervous sometimes. It really depends on the stage.
Okay. All right. All right.
All right. Well, just in case you don't want this to happen to you, you just forget to use your hands. This is kind of rough.
That would be rough.
So, here we
Yeah,
go.
this is very rough.
Yeah.
All right. NFL style coverages, and they bring pressures. So you can see what happened.
He got hit in the head. Hey, we got to get him.
He got hit in the head.
I tried to tell y'all that a minute ago.
Rough.
NFL Combine.
Yeah. You know,
Was he supposed to catch that?
I would.
What do you think?
Yeah.
With his
Yeah, I
ear.
don't know if it was an accident.
His ear was supposed to catch it, and he did not do a good
well, no,
job.
I just didn't know if it was.
I'm
an
just going to
accident.
tell you though. I mean, it's kind of easy to look at this guy and be like, "Oh, what a loser!" But in reality, I would never, ever, ever be invited to the NFL Combine to just view it. So,
I know.
So this guy who
Steven,
actually
you gotta
made
get
it.
us press pass.
Yeah.
To these
Oh
things.
yeah, Steve-O, use your
magic.
Use your magic and your
Yeah.
sway with the NFL to get us press passes.
Yes.
Well, I do
Actually,
have a little bit of sway.
Get us some competition passes. Put me and Steve-O and Seth on these drills. I think we'd do well.
I think I'd die.
Yeah, probably. Probably a little bit.
Did I tell you all about the time I worked for the SWAC championship?
What?
Yeah, on BET.
No
I was
way.
a parabolic microphone operator on the sideline. I'm the
No.
reason why you could hear the quarterback.
That's
There
great.
you go.
It was one of the funnest games I've ever been to.
That was
Those
awesome.
bands are amazing during halftime.
Yeah.
Good
Awesome.
stuff. So, playing at an elite level, I mean, you've got to have some pretty good refs out there who know what they're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're shaking their head already.
Got to
We're
have some
going
good
down that
refs.
question.
Well,
you get ready.
There you go. Watch this.
Oh,
wow.
Get that ham and eggs.
Ow.
Plenty of time.
That-
But no,
see?
off the pitcher, off
Ouch.
the shortstop stand locked in enough to get the
That's
double
crazy.
play.
Yeah.
Crazy double.
I
play.
can't even.
Bing, bing. It's nothing. This is
The-
what we do every day.
I'm not gonna lie. The pitcher looked like he took a shot, man. That did not look. That did not look like a good
that
one.
had 3 bounces. To
Yeah,
it.
that was
That's crazy.
nasty. I was a nasty one.
Crazy, Steven.
Do you guys play baseball at all? Y'all
I
just play basketball? Basketball. Yeah, that's all right. Cool. So what positions are you guys?
I played like the 1, 2, or the 3. Doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
Any guard position.
Gotcha. Any guard. Okay. Do you have a? Well, I should probably not ask athlete questions.
You got 5 minutes
during the non-athlete interview part. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Do any of you guys have girlfriends?
No.
Y'all do not have girlfriends.
What is that?
We're gonna remedy that today. We're gonna have all the ladies call into the show and ask you out. It's gonna be great.
Not in high school.
Not in high school.
Look at that! Look at that focus. That focus is amazing.
Yeah, not in high school.
I love it.
Yeah. See, their outlook was the complete opposite of mine.
Yeah.
Mine was bring the ladies. Let's go. Come on, ladies. And they didn't. They never actually showed up.
Yeah. So
That
when
was
did
the
they show
issue.
up, Jordan?
They showed up later in life.
Hey!
When they had run out of options.
That's funny.
And I was still there.
That's funny.
And I was like,
So
oh,
it's
not
like if you were the last person on Earth.
Not looking so bad now, am I, Jennifer? That's the name of my wife.
Yeah, that's funny. So,
Yeah.
what do you guys do for fun
Absolutely.
when you're not playing basketball?
I golf.
You
I
go.
just hang out with friends.
Hang out with friends. Do you play games?
Y'all
Any video
Fortniters?
games?
I play Madden and 2K.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I like the Madden.
So, okay, 2K is very difficult. Do you play 2K? 20. Okay. So, 2K is really difficult because back when I was your age, you didn't have a shot gauge.
No.
You just had you just had to time it.
Yeah.
And so I have not played an NBA game in a very, very, very long time with any consistency. But on the PlayStation, they actually had NBA 2K24 for free for PlayStation members. So I was like, I'll see what I can do. And they put that gauge on there, and I was terrible. I was so bad at it.
You can take it off.
Yeah, exactly. And I did, and I started doing better. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay, this is how it's done. And then I found out that's actually like really hard to do.
Yeah,
but that's how I was. Those were the games I was raised on. You didn't have a gauge. You just shot it.
No
You just got to the top of the jump and let it go.
Yeah.
And I was actually a lot better at that. Now I'll say this: Joker's jump is hard to time. I cannot time.
Oh yeah,
Joker's
he's
jump.
So slow.
He's so slow, and he's
Yes.
got such long arms. He
I know.
releases like way up here.
Yeah.
At least that's what it feels like. I cannot get his to go, and he's one of the best shooters ever, and he'll end up only having like 5 points in the game I play. So I still am terrible.
Who's your team?
I like using the Warriors with Wilt.
Okay. Ooh. Wow.
Yeah.
What about you?
The Hawks usually. Trae Young.
I'm a Bulls fan. I was a '90s kid, so Michael
With
Jordan and the
Jordan.
Bulls.
Yeah.
So
Pippen,
naturally,
Rodman.
the Bulls. But if I'm the '90s Bulls, I'm Rodman all day, every day, and he's scoring
so you
like
can
80.
Beat up on people.
He's scoring 80.
Who's the greatest basketball player of all time?
Oh, that's
Jordan.
Come on,
Michael Jordan.
My dogs, of course.
These kids can stay.
See, that's the thing is everyone recognizes that's MJ. It has to be MJ.
Yeah.
He's
You can't guard him.
Nope, can't guard him.
I know LeBron's amazing.
He is.
But I think if LeBron had to face Jordan at the same age,
No.
It's not happening.
I don't think he had a shot.
No.
Michael Jordan was the problem with Jordan. You may be better than him, but he's so motivated.
Yeah,
he will outwork you.
Tell Jordan. The worst thing you could tell Michael Jordan was that he couldn't do something.
Oh,
that was the worst thing you could have done.
And he will.
And then he would.
And dominate you.
And
on
Jordan.
purpose.
Jordan also. A lot of people forget this. I mean, yeah, he won scoring titles and MVPs and stuff like that. But he was also an all elite, all NBA defensive team.
Yeah.
Like first team.
Yeah.
The guy was incredible.
Same time he was MVP.
Yep. The guy he was
Crazy.
unreal.
Y'all
Yep.
should have watched him like live.
He
Here we
was
go.
incredible. MJ.
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
We are so excited to be joined by Lawson, Harbin, and Hudson Broadway in the studio. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time.
So they're wearing 2 really cool shirts. I like
Yes.
this. I like the Patriot mascot and the colors.
Yeah.
That's sick right there. I love this. No excuses, just produce. Love it.
No
Love
excuse,
it,
just
love it,
produce.
love it. So, you two probably just came back from one of the most successful seasons in DAR Patriot history.
Yep.
And that's impressive. So, how does that feel?
But nothing will ever feel better than that, ever. That's the best feeling in the world, by far.
Final Four, what was it like?
It's different. It's like it's different. Like, it's so big. It's like quiet.
Doesn't seem real.
Yeah, it's like a dream.
Like a dream.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, let's talk about what got you there. So, how long have you been doing basketball? Tell me when you started.
My whole life.
Your whole life?
As long as I can remember.
Yeah.
Long as you, how did y'all know this year was going to be like a special year? Because it obviously was.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
didn't know.
That's almost the secret going in. Like, if you say we're gonna do it,
Yeah.
it's almost like I don't believe in jinxes, but without a better
yeah.
word,
I don't
you
think
just
anyone
jinx yourself.
Yeah.
You know, I don't believe in jinxes unless it's my sports team. Then I believe in jinxes. So
When was the moment that you realized, oh, we're going to go far?
After we beat Jacksonville in sub-region.
yeah,
Okay. It wasn't during the season.
No. After we beat New Hope by 20 in the area championship, I was like, okay, we got that. But after Jacksonville, I think we knew we was gonna go far after that.
y'all just started like coming together as a team, and you may not have had like what was y'all's season record?
It was like 28-10, I think. Or something
Okay,
like that.
so I mean, a pretty good season record. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I mean, not like like you only lost like one game all year or anything like that. You had some tough losses, but it's wild how that can almost work. I mean, look at what NC State just did in the basketball Final Four. They were like, I think they had 14 losses.
Yeah, I know.
And they made it to the Final Four, and they're the first team ever with that many losses to make it that far.
At that point, it's about who's playing the best. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Whoever's playing the best is going to win.
I mean, that's what that Oakland kid did. What was his name? He was like
Jack Golke.
Yeah. He was just draining threes, and he was like, I know I'm not getting any scholarships, but I know that on any night I can compete. Yeah, and that, I mean, it's true. Yeah.
Wow.
I love it. So you guys have been playing basketball for your whole life. What is something that you've always, how do I say this? What is something that you've always been able to, that you think you bring to the court? Like, what is it, like leadership, or is it just tenacity, or is it just toughness? What is it that you bring to the court that's unique to you?
You good. I feel like I bring leadership and toughness.
Gotcha. Are you a talker? Are you okay, so you're communicating. That's the part that I always struggle with, is communicating. I say it up here, but the problem is it doesn't come out here. Okay. What about you?
I think leadership and like scoring and just defense, just all around, just helping out.
Okay. Gotcha.
Talk about the practices. What are they like? Are they hard? How was this year different than last year?
Well, last year I wasn't on varsity. I was on a JV, but we had two different coaches. So varsity last year, they ran a lot. They ran a lot. In practice, they were hard, but it's just Coach Jonas is going to get us better. Like, we just got to trust Coach Jonas. He's going to get us better.
Yeah. Well, talk about him. What makes Coach Jonas so special?
How dedicated he is.
How much what it takes to win.
Yeah.
Play at the next level.
How much he wants us, how much he wants us to see us succeed. He just wants us to see us succeed.
So when it comes to like your coach, like what is something that he's always saying during practice? What's like his go-to thing? Is he always like, hey, let's talk, or speed up, or
Yeah, speed up. Definitely speed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Game speed is what he says.
Game speed. I'm familiar with that talk. And I hated that talk. Nobody likes that talk.
Don't talk to me in that tone.
Yeah, don't tell me about game speed. This is Jordan speed. This is what we're going with.
So during practice, what's your favorite drills that y'all do, and kind of least favorite?
My favorite's probably any kind of shooting drill.
Yeah.
I like the 3-on-2 and then back to 2-on-1 defense.
What's your least favorite?
Running.
Definitely running.
Definitely
it's
running.
The best.
Do they still make you run suicides? Is that what they're called still? Okay.
Conditioning.
Yeah, but they see, I've heard of some horrible things that the coaches make kids run now, and I can't remember any of the names of them, but I'm sure that they're not fun.
No,
at all.
not. No, it's not.
Bleachers was always terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What drill do you do that you think helps you best as a athlete improve from week to week?
That's a good question.
Probably just working game speed.
Yeah.
I think it's reps. How much reps you get in, because every day you have to get reps in.
Yeah.
To be consistent.
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of shot to take?
Probably threes or mid range.
Do you have a specific three? Is it like a corner three or
No, just any kind of
just
three?
any kind of three? Dude, I dig it. I love it. Like, you're beyond the arc, you're tossing it. I love it. What about you?
Yeah. Deep three ball.
Deep three ball, Steph Curry style, huh?
Yeah.
Can either of you two dunk the ball?
I can grab the rim.
You can grab the rim.
I'm not very close.
Nah.
Gotcha. That's all right.
I was just curious. Just want to know if it was a possibility. So, talk about the biggest win. Well, let's start. What was the biggest loss that you had this year? And tell me what you learned from it.
Probably Jackson in the Final Four.
Yeah.
Size matters a lot. And refs matters a lot.
Refs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the final score of that game, if y'all were?
61-51. I fouled out that game. Like 5 minutes left. It is what it is, though.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
It was tough. We didn't get some calls, and
So you agree that was the hardest game of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were bigger than us.
Yeah.
Stronger, faster.
Bigger, stronger,
Yeah.
What are y'all's? What's are y'all fight? What is DAR?
4A.
4A. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's bound to happen.
Yeah.
So what would you say is your biggest win of the year? And talk us through it.
I like the Anderson game just because it was neck and neck the whole game. Anderson or New Hope game, but I like Anderson because it was neck and neck the whole game. And then
is this in the playoffs?
Yeah, it was Sweet 16.
Okay.
Sweet 16 game, and it was just neck and neck. They had us the whole game, and then we came down. We all got one stop, and then those 2 free throws. I knocked them down, put us up 1, and then we had to stop again. Won us the game.
That's what you want. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Tell
That's
us about your fan base.
I love them. I love being at DAR. Fan base is different. It's wherever you go, they're going.
Yeah, they pack out the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it.
Is there special drill, special cheers they do, special things?
No, it's
just yell.
loud.
They're
Yeah.
loud.
Very, very loud.
Very loud.
Yeah.
Very, very loud.
So, who are your basketball heroes? Like, I know it's easy to say Michael Jordan, and if that's it, that's great. But other than who would probably be in the GOAT conversation? Who's your favorite player?
I like Jalen Brunson.
Oh, okay, all right. What about you?
Probably Trae Young.
Trae Young.
Guard.
Gotcha. And do y'all want to play at the next level, like at college or anything, or you?
I haven't decided. Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be the goal.
Are you guys seniors, juniors?
I'm a sophomore.
Holy smokes, you're sophomores. Okay.
a freshman.
You're a freshman? Wow. Man, kids.
The coach is probably fired up.
Yeah, I would be fired up too
Yeah.
if y'all made it. Usually, when we do an athlete interview and they've made it far, they've made a deep run into the playoffs. It's usually a bunch of seniors and juniors.
We lost 7 seniors this year.
Yes, but I think that the future is in good hands.
Yeah.
Here,
We'll be fine.
Yeah, y'all will be fine if y'all are young and talented enough to do it this year. Then y'all can absolutely
talk about a few of those seniors that may have made a big impact on your life that you really looked up to. Are really special.
Trey Bowl, he's been my best friend my whole life. We've been together our whole life. And Desmond Nichols, he helped us out a big time. Pretty balanced, finishing, scoring. I mean, he did everything. And Peyton, he's been my best friend too. So I mean, he's carried along a big way too. He's changed as a person. I mean, it's just different because whenever you go in basketball with Coach Jonas, you change as a person just because of Coach Jonas.
Yeah.
It's a good way though, the way you change.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Hudson, talk about that. Talk about some of the seniors.
I think they were all equally important. They all, towards the end, just didn't want to have their final game. They all played together, played with heart.
Yeah.
That let us on the run.
I would say more stuff about everybody, but there's just so many of them.
Yeah, I mean that's the That's the wonder. You're losing 7 seniors though. That's
I know,
that
that's
is
a
tough.
lot.
That's
That's
a lot.
tough.
There's 4 of them were starters.
Yeah. Wow. My goodness.
Talk about how y'all bonded as a team, maybe outside of the court.
Always together. Not a time that we're just not together. Like it's a big friend group. Our basketball team's just a big friend group. You're always together wherever you go. Like now, our whole new team.
Yeah.
Because we basically got a whole new team. We're still together like every day.
Yeah.
Just together working.
Yeah.
Just trying to get better every day.
Do you guys use? I mean, I know sometimes. Some people like to play basketball when it's not basketball season and still like to go and hoop and stuff like that. And some people are just like, no, I'm, give me a little bit. But when y'all all hang out, do y'all hoop together or do y'all, okay, so y'all do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What do y'all, if you're not hooping, what are y'all doing normally?
Eating or just.
This is, now that's right up my alley.
Yes,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah, just eat. Yeah.
We
that
like
sounds
the
great.
eating. Yes.
What's your go-to restaurant?
Bubba-ritos.
Bubba-ritos. I like Bubba-ritos.
You're in Gunnersville?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Bubba-ritos.
How about you?
Probably Sakura.
Sakura.
Oh, man. I like it.
Do you
I
eat
like
the
it.
sushi or do you like them to cook in front of you?
I like them cooking in front of me.
Come on, somebody.
I mean, yeah. That's the
mean-
best part. I mean, the sushi's good.
The fire that
But
lights
if you're gonna
up your
go,
eyelashes.
if you're gonna
you know.
go,
you might as well
get the food that they're gonna cook in front of you, man.
Yes.
That's the best part. All right.
That's good advice.
One of my favorite places is can I mention a restaurant on here that's not Charber? JJ's Hamburgers over there in Gunnersville. Those are pretty doggone good. And if you ever have a chance, and you're ever in Boaz, I know Boaz is quite a bit away from DAR.
Yeah, it is.
But if you're ever in Boaz, look up Grumpy's
Oh,
Burgers.
I've had it.
Oh man,
I've had it. Yeah,
I
I've
love
had it.
those burgers.
You're a burger guy, aren't
I'm
you?
a burger guy. And I have a burger and some onion rings waiting on me, and I'm excited
It's got
about that.
bacon on it too.
I can't wait.
And cheese.
I love the char burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so talk about like you said, you went to the Final Four. You really didn't know it was going to happen. What is the transition between season and then you get to the playoffs? Like, how does your mind change? How do you shift to that where you're going to the finals?
It's definitely like you have to lock in more. Like every day since after sub-regional, me and Trey, we go up to the gym, we shoot 100 threes and 50 free throws every day until the game. And then the game day we'd rest, we'd just hang out, shoot some free throws, not as many though.
Yeah.
And then just get ready to play. It's just you gotta be locked in.
You don't really know when the last day will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that is true. Yeah, you do not know when the last day of your season is going to be.
All of our mentalities was we got to win or we go home. Like,
yeah,
because all of us, we were all best friends. Like all the seniors, we were all best friends. So we just didn't want to lose together.
Survive in advance.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I get you. So, what is y'all's on your game day routine? What I know you talked about the shots, but like, do you listen to any music? Do you what do you normally listen to?
Just depends on the mood I'm in.
All right.
Sometimes it'll be rap, and sometimes it'll be just like Olivia Rodrigo, just laid back stuff.
All right, cool. I like it. What about you?
I usually listen to any kind of country music.
Okay. Who's your favorite?
I listen to just about anyone. I don't really have a favorite.
Gotcha. I like Garth Brooks. I like Travis Tritt. I do like Morgan Wallen, although I think didn't he get in trouble for throwing a chair at somebody or something recently? I think he got in trouble for throwing a chair at somebody.
You know, if you throw chairs at people, they generally get upset.
Generally speaking.
Generally speaking.
Even in wrestling where it's allowed.
I know.
Yeah,
They
you're,
still get
you're not
upset.
supposed to. Yeah, it's still
very nice.
it's still a mean move.
So, do you guys have any superstitions, game day superstitions, anything that y'all have to do, like wear a certain sock?
Yes.
What is it?
I have a certain underwear called Go.
There it is.
Go Buck Naked.
Come on.
Boom.
Yes.
Son?
I have to wear them.
You at all?
I don't have a superstition before games.
Or I have these Reebok socks I wear every game. It's the underwear and the socks. I have to wear both.
Right.
I like it.
Does it help? Have you like tracked this?
Yes, I shoot better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you.
I'm just saying,
It's
whoever
true.
owns that, they need to hire this guy.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, that stuff is true.
I know.
Derek Jeter has a story. Have you ever heard this?
No.
I'll regale y'all with the tale. So Derek Jeter's going through one of the worst hitting slumps of his life. And he didn't mention the player, but he said this player had hanging up in his locker room this golden underwear.
Yeah.
And he said, if you wear it, you're guaranteed to get a hit. And Derek Jeter's like, I'm not doing that. And so, anyways, the hitting slump just continues. And every time he walks in the locker room, his friend is like, bro, come on, man. Come on, bro. Wear them. You're guaranteed to get a hit.
That's funny.
And then finally, he's like, fine, I'm going to do it. So he wore it over shorts. He was like, I didn't just wear it. I just wore it over some shorts. He said, first AB of the game, I hit a towering home run, and the slump's over. And I mean, it's true. I mean,
Yeah,
look,
it's true.
I don't get it. I don't personally understand
after
it.
that.
Yeah, I don't personally understand it, but I mean, it's
true.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, there's certain
So
things.
the socks.
So the socks, man.
Yeah,
That's
Get you
funny.
at least 3.
I know.
Get you at least a tray right there.
Yeah.
Now, since both you guys are guards, right? Am I correct in saying that?
Yes,
okay. So, do you? I mean, obviously, the 3-ball is where your bread and butter is. But who's the better? Who is the assist leader? Like, do you like giving the assists and stuff like that?
I do.
Okay.
I like passing.
Yeah. And I mean, it's always nice when you give a no look and your boy scores. You
or
know,
a full court.
Oh
touchdown
man!
Pass.
Oh man!
Those are the best.
Yeah, those are awesome. Do you have a moment like that in this season?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have many of them. Yeah.
Wow, many of them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, bro. No big deal. Going to the NBA first round, no big deal. I like it. Okay. Go
So
ahead.
what would you say your dream school is? Like he was asking, do you want to go any farther? So if you got to go farther, what would that dream school be?
Alabama.
Come on, Nate Oates.
Yep.
I like to play at UAH.
UAH. That's
UAH.
a good. Yep. The Chargers.
We need players like you at the Auburn House, brother.
Yeah.
We need players like you at the Auburn House. I don't know if you've seen, but like 3 or 4 of our players have hit the transfer portal.
No.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
have.
No.
But here's the great thing too. Robbie Avila from
You know what would
Indiana
be the
State
worst?
Yeah.
has also hit the transfer portal, and if he comes to Auburn, I will lose my mind. I would love for that kid to come to Auburn.
They lost
Yep.
like KD Johnson.
Yeah.
That number 10.
Yep. And Baker Mazar I thought was staying, but Trey Donaldson's leaving too. Yeah, he's
I think
leaving.
Aiden Holloway left today,
Aiden
too.
Holloway. Yeah, he declared. Yeah, so we've yikes.
Yeah.
Whole nother team.
It's interesting. Look, I'll rant for just a minute about the Auburn Yale game. If Chad Baker Mazar does not get kicked out of that game, I think
Auburn wins.
I think we win by 10.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
But now that being said, we should have still won the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We absolutely should have still won the
Yeah.
game. But it is what it is. No one was beating UConn this year. No one was beating UConn.
No.
Even in our dreams, no one was beating UConn. They're so good.
They are.
And
They
Alabama
really
kept
are.
it close for a
I know.
while, but it just
They go on that one big run every game. And
Yeah.
it just beats everybody.
and they just can't. Who was the kid who posted?
Grant Nelson?
Yeah,
I
Grant
like
Nelson.
that kid.
I do too.
I like him too, but I mean, it almost fired him up. I don't know how. UConn's just so good, and Purdue. I knew that they would keep it close for about a half, but
yeah. Nobody can compete with them. I mean, they're just too good.
that makes me wonder if there's like they're so good. That makes me wonder if there was like some shady recruiting going on.
Yeah.
Like they are so good.
Yeah, they are.
Like there's no
So,
way they're so good.
We've touched on this a little bit.
Yes.
And we'll go into the embarrassing stuff in a minute, but
Yeah.
I've seen it in his face. Tell me about some times when some refs did you wrong.
Oh yeah.
Man, I saw it on his
You can't-
face.
you
A lot of times.
Yeah, there's a Christian
give us-
radio station,
yeah,
so you
give
can't
us your-
cuss. But
give us your
give
ref
us
stories.
Give us some ref stories.
Well, one possession was it at New Hope. I think it was.
This is the playoffs.
No, I think
Okay.
it was just a regular game, just an area game against New Hope. And Riley, their big dude, had it. And I was in help side, and I poked it up, and I hit all ball, grabbed it, we was running. Ref, foul. Throw the ball in right over his right shoulder. Hit the ball up again, fouled out.
Oh my
Ref fouled
gosh.
me out just because of them 2 calls. And then it's just, I can't stand. It's a love-hate relationship. I mean, you gotta love them because we can't play it without them, but
Yeah.
it is what it is, though. It's annoying though.
What about you? You got any ref calls that you just hate?
Not that I can think of, but I mean, there's calls I don't agree with all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just like, what are you doing? Are you blind?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on
Yeah.
here?
I don't get it. I don't get how you can call a game so bad. The Jackson game, that one dude was pretty bad. The
ref?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are supposed to be the best too.
Yeah.
At that
I know.
point.
I don't think they were.
No. That dude was not good.
Well,
he was paid.
Who ended up
by
winning the
other-
4A championship? Who ended up winning?
Jackson.
Jackson. Man.
So that made you feel good.
You
Yeah,
lost
that
to the
did.
champ. I mean, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Well,
That's pretty good.
What did the locker room feel like, sound like, whatever after that loss?
Quiet.
Just silent.
Crying. It was
Yeah.
emotional. Because at DAR, whenever you make it, you make it. Like, fans, the whole community goes, like, the whole community was at Birmingham. The whole community was at Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
like a
crazy.
parade.
Yeah.
To the bus. And
Parade
everything.
through all down Main Street. I mean, it was cool. It was definitely a
Yeah.
fun experience.
Yeah.
Have you ever been down to Birmingham before?
I have, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I'm from Birmingham. A lot of people don't.
You live
don't
there.
Go. Well, a lot of people don't go there. I mean, I wouldn't go there. It's not
Yeah.
exactly the.
Yeah.
It's not the
That's why you
safest.
live here, right?
Yeah, it's not the safest city to raise a family, so that's
Yeah.
why I live up here.
Yeah.
There you go. So tell us about an embarrassing moment you had. Something funny, something embarrassing, something that went on this last year. It may not even been this last year in your basketball career.
You can go. I don't have
I
one.
don't. I can't
Let me
think of
think.
any.
It could be at the game, it could be on the bus, it could be during the practice.
I can't think of any.
Have you ever missed a wide open layup?
Yeah, that's happened.
Okay, so that might count as a
embarrassing.
as an
Yeah,
embarrassing moment.
I think, yeah, I've missed one. I missed one last year. No, it was the year before. I missed one at section. Wide open left hand layup. That was pretty embarrassing.
And just totally miffed it.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
missed it.
Happens
Yeah.
to the best of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the best atmosphere you got to play in this last year?
Jacksonville against New Hope. The
Jacksonville.
Elite Eight game.
They've been going back to that, man. So what was the locker room like after you won the Elite Eight game?
Crazy.
Everyone was hyped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
That's our biggest rival.
Yeah.
Beating them in the Elite Eight.
Yeah.
by 20. I
Yeah.
mean, it's different.
Yeah.
It was definitely fun. We couldn't spray no water because there was teams coming in after, so just jumped around.
Yeah,
just
jumped
drank.
around, some chest bumps,
Yeah.
fist bumps,
Crazy.
good
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. So so next year, what's the goal? I mean, obviously you want to say let's get back to the Final Four,
Yeah.
let's go all the way. But with the seniors that you've lost, 7, am I correct in saying? 7 seniors that you lost and 4 were starters. What would you consider to be a good, successful season for you this next year?
I think the Sweet 16 would be a pretty good.
Yeah, that'd be a
I think
good
that'd be
run.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be nice to go back to the Final
Of
Four.
course.
But we lost a lot of players last year.
Yeah.
Or this year.
But if you start winning and you start believing,
We can get
believe-
hot at the right time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anything can
belief
happen.
is almost better than talent a lot of times, as
It is.
wild as it sounds. If you believe,
Yeah.
that can sometimes make a not as talented player become more talented just because
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, we're hot right now.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, we can do it. Yeah. Belief's a powerful thing.
Yeah.
It is.
So what would you say to the rest of your team for this next year? Like, how do you get that team motivated with you? How do you?
We gotta play defense. We gotta talk. We gotta communicate. It's gonna
Yeah.
be about community. It's gonna be about us this year. It's how well we can play defense, how well we execute coach's game plan.
So, with being a sophomore and a freshman, how many seniors do you have on the team now this upcoming year? Two. Okay. All right. So you're going to have at least some leadership
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think Sweet 16 is completely out of
Yeah.
the question here.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all made it that deep,
Yeah, I think we can do it. We're gonna have to start clicking at the right time like we did last year. Though,
Sure,
Which,
exactly.
Anything's possible. Like
yeah,
Hudson
of
said.
course. You make look at NC State. They lost.
Yeah.
They barely even made their own tournament, the ACC tournament,
Yeah.
and they won 5 games in a row.
Yeah. Well, and
And
then
then-
Alabama didn't win the SEC championship.
No, they did not. Auburn
They
did. War Eagle, but Final Four appearance for Alabama. But anyways,
The way he pulled up that hat.
I mean, got to rep.
Holding on for hope.
Got to rep. Hey, Hey, look, Auburn doesn't win a whole lot. Okay, we gotta take the dubs when we get the dubs. All right. I mean, come on, we gotta take them.
Okay.
Do either one of you guys watch wrestling?
I don't.
You don't want?
I do occasionally. My brother's into it.
Didn't know if y'all watched WrestleMania was this last weekend.
Yeah,
Didn't know if y'all watched. You did. It was cool. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool event.
Well, guys, you have been absolutely amazing.
Yes.
The show will continue. It'll continue over on our socials and Horizon Communication. It'll be right there. So if you'll come join us for some funny videos, stuff like that. And we'll be back with Freestyle in a minute. Steven?
All right, we're not on air.
But we're on video.
But we're on video.
You're always being recorded.
So still no cussing, Seth.
Okay.
No cussing.
It was a struggle.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I heard y'all got a little excited about the refs over there during
They
that
love
interview.
the refs.
Yeah, they're big
their
fans.
favorite.
Big fans.
Yeah.
Big Lawson and Hudson. Big fans of the refs. They love them.
Well, here's a little video for you.
Oh man.
Some refs are good now. But,
Yeah, I'm sure.
But most of them, I mean, it's just whatever you get that night.
You're done! Up. Harper's got tossed.
I don't. Can you toss a? You can't toss the Music Man.
He just did.
You can't eject a Music Man. I don't
just
think.
did. It just
What's he
happened.
gonna do? Walk up there and make sure he goes?
No more organ player up there.
I mean, come on.
The organ player's got to go.
He's out of here. He's
Three
out.
blonde mascas. That's
great.
I got it.
Love it.
That's fantastic.
Come on, that's just funny. Even if it's a good crew, that's just funny.
I saw this. Y'all were talking about your fan base, Steven.
Yeah.
And Laffa is titled "Laffa is about moments."
Mm-hmm.
And I saw this. I thought it was really kind of.
Oh yeah. I've seen this kid.
No, but it's what happened. I love this.
The Yanks.
Oh, no, thank you.
Look at that kid. No.
I mean, that's such a nice car, you know?
That kid's like, this is the coolest moment of my life. And I thought that was really cool, Steven, but it brings me to the next video where there's this student that had to get to class.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I love, because they went to a really cool school like yours, DAR, a little close-knit community.
Yeah.
Check this out.
This is John, and every day, as soon as the bell rings at their school, he runs to his next class as fast as he can. And as word got around, more and more students would line up to see John run each day, cheering him on, doing things like setting up a finish line for him to cross, or attempting to get a selfie with him as he runs by. But the best thing John's peers did has to be when they surprised him with some new Nike running gear. But in
That's
order
awesome.
to return the favor, John gave them a surprise of his own.
Wow.
Way to go, John. That's cool.
Good job.
Nice.
Those are two really good stories. I
That's
like
nice.
that. Thing about your school. And then when you go to, you were just talking about WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And every time I went to, I don't know if you guys did this as a kid, but the big bouncy houses would be out there and everything.
Mm.
This is usually what I do with it right here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's the time you get to do it and no one gets hurt, you know? Kinda.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a great stunner.
Were you here when I showed if wrestling's
Yeah.
fake? Why?
Yeah.
Explain
That was
this.
so great. I mean, If we were to have a bouncy house, absolutely, I would do that.
Yes.
To the small children.
Yes, and then
who are bouncing in
as kids, you have career choices, guys, and you are deciding where you want to go in life. But this kid, his dad was watching him because his son's practicing to become a chiropractor, and so.
Ready?
Would you let him work on you?
Slightest little pain you need. Let me just rub it to make sure it's good. Slightest little pain in your back.
Would you let that kid work on you?
I would not.
No,
I would.
Yeah, he might actually
Lawson's like,
have the
"I'm
magical
about it."
touch. Yeah.
He's like, I'm about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Steven, I know you got good videos.
So Lawson,
sorry.
I understand, Lawson, that you like to golf.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
golf
okay.
is a good walk spoiled.
Has there anything?
It's true.
Anything ever like really weird happened out there on the course before? Anything that just made you scratch your head? It's like, how did that happen? There's no way this can happen ever again.
The greens, putting.
Yeah.
Just, it's so hard to get the line.
Yeah, I got you.
Golf.
Yeah.
All right.
Hard. I'm
Well,
not good at it.
I came across
either.
something that I think every golfer secretly hopes for, especially if they're having a really tough time out there. So, see what you think about this.
By the way, he's not gonna stop. Just get it to the edge. It's going in. If we were playing green balls right now. Oh! He's going back after. You can tell he loves. Oh, he loves it. He loves. Oh!
Wow.
Go!
No.
Yes. Yes, I
No
believe.
way.
I believe.
No.
I believe.
No
I
way.
believe.
No. Turn back.
Let the ball where it
Keep
lies.
going.
I mean, you have to let it go, right?
I mean, yeah,
Right?
you have to.
Yeah.
That does not
I
count.
mean, nobody can enter.
that doesn't count on your stroke.
No.
Yeah, no.
There you go.
It's not your fault the bugs started messing with it.
Yeah, whose fault is that? That's the bugs.
Is that a dung beetle or what? What is that
Who
thing?
knows?
I was trying to figure out what kind of animal it was.
I know, yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
a big like horse fly or was that a beetle of some
I don't
kind?
know, but he definitely helped the guy.
Yeah, that. I mean, to move a golf ball is a bug.
That's
That's got to be
extreme.
pretty. That's an
Yeah.
impressive bug right there.
That is an impressive.
He's
bug.
definitely been hitting the gym.
Yeah.
All right, let's swap over to academics now.
Ac-
All right,
of course,
guys, in
yes.
the classroom, do your teachers ever like space people apart, make sure nobody's cheating off of the other person? Is that still a thing
Not really.
in ninth
No,
and
not
10th
really.
grade? No?
No, not really.
Okay. All right. So have any teachers coming up through school, have they ever been to the point where they're like took every precaution to make sure nobody was cheating? Like they kind of went out of their way.
Yeah, I've had a few growing
Yeah?
up.
Okay.
that would do that.
Yeah, I had like one maybe.
Yeah?
They made us put like a box around our
Yeah, and separate
A
everyone.
box?
yeah
Really?
like a little place like just to cover our paper.
Yeah.
That's
It was weird.
That's yeah, that is weird.
Imagine if instead of that they had you actually wear that box.
Oh, here we go.
Oh wow,
These anti-cheating hats.
that one's
So you
extreme.
can't see
Chainsaw Man.
anything but your own paper. A little extreme?
Actually, I kind of dig that. That's actually kind of cool.
I think that kills two birds with one stone because you got the art department making all these hats. And they're learning how to make stuff, right?
The chainsaw one's extreme.
It
It's-
is.
It's just a little too big.
It's out there. It's advanced.
That one is too.
See, I would be the one who would just show up with a hat
Yeah.
and be like, it counts. Or a lampshade.
I see Marshmallow over there. There he is in the corner. Wow. Anyway. Yeah, I think they're going just a little too far with
A
that.
little too far.
But, you
I
know,
like it.
to each their own.
I mean, you don't cheat.
I mean,
True.
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty solid, Steven.
That's a solid plan.
All right, so here's my last question for you guys for now. If you were to be, let's say, stranded at sea,
Oh man.
This is
how
a good
long
question.
do you think it would take until you completely went out of your mind? It's like you started seeing hallucinations. You started, I don't know, just kind of losing it. Do you think you could handle it out there?
I'd say probably a week, and then I'd probably start
Yeah.
losing it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd say probably about 2 days.
2 days.
2 days, my dog. Yeah.
All right.
If there's sharks, it's less than an hour.
Yeah.
If there are sharks around, it's less
Yeah,
than an hour. I'm not. Yeah.
Imagine it gets kind of, especially with the sharks, but your imagination starts going crazy, right?
Uh-huh.
So I wonder if it could happen like this. I mean, I would be okay with this.
What are you doing?
I'm licking the cream off these Oreo cookies.
Well, stop doing it. You're wasting the best part.
The cream is the best part.
Cookie is the best part.
What are you doing?
I'm writing you a citation for littering.
Fine. Then I'm leaving in this helicopter.
Wait. Don't
Wow.
go.
It's too late, Steve. It's too late.
Too late,
That
Steve.
poor guy.
I love it.
I mean, that's some invisible helicopter. That's like
I know.
That's like Wonder Woman's
Didn't he use that
invisible
earlier
helicopter.
on, you know?
Yeah.
You had to wait until then.
I'm leaving in this helicopter.
Yeah, and you're like sitting there miserable. and
What
like,
is the one animal that you are terrified of?
Sharks or
Sharks.
snakes.
Ooh,
Snakes.
sharks. Snakes.
I hate snakes.
So any snake or just a venomous snake?
Any kind of
Any
snake.
snake.
Any kind of snake.
Intimidating.
How about bears? Are you afraid of
I mean-
bears?
If I saw one, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I think anybody would be terrified of a bear.
Yeah.
Lions.
I think
Lions.
there's one bear you would not be terrified of, and I
Me
think we
neither.
need to hear from him real quick.
Let's hear from him. That was not an intentional segue, but we'll take the segue, Steve-O.
How many cups of sugar does it take to get to the moon? How many cups of sugar
He's coming.
does it take to get to the moon?
Yeah, we got to do a poo one.
How many cups of honey does it take to get to the moon? How many cups of sugar does it take to get to the moon? How many cups of coffee does it take to bounce to the moon?
Nailed it.
Good old
Tigger.
Bill Farmer and Jim Cummings.
great.
That's it.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Really are.
I met Jim Cummings, actually.
Did you really?
Yeah, at Dragon Con.
Wow.
Yeah, many years ago. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
Did you ask him to read, say that?
No. He was there this last year. I said a couple years ago, but I think he was actually there this last year.
Do you know how many characters he's been for Disney alone?
I mean, like 900.
Yeah. It's crazy.
He's got an unbelievable career.
Yeah.
But
He probably does not have to struggle.
so what would you rather fight? Like you have to fight for your life. A shark or a lion? Like you have to fight for your
A
life.
shark.
Yeah, a shark.
Oh, a shark for
A
real?
shark on land or in the sea?
Well, if it's a shark on land, you got the advantage,
Yes,
dog.
Yeah, that's what I was
Like
thinking.
you can probably poke that thing with a stick and
Yeah.
take care of it. But a lion on land,
That's,
I mean,
that's
you're
not- I don't think
screwed.
you'd
You're
win that
screwed,
one.
dog.
A
Yeah,
lion
you're
in the water.
Yeah, a
Do a
lion.
in the
Yeah,
water.
a shark on the land or a lion in the water.
There
I'm
we
going
go.
shark on the land.
Shark on the land.
Yeah,
Really?
because that thing ain't gonna.
With the teeth?
You can just walk, man. You just
Yeah.
get behind it. What's it gonna do?
The lion could probably swim pretty
Yeah.
good.
The lions are pretty good. Yeah, I would think in water. I don't know.
I don't know if I've ever seen a lion swim before.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Mm.
That makes me.
Do they get in the water?
Are they like cats and they
Right.
hate water?
Tigers like water. I know that.
Okay.
Bengal
Well, they
tigers
are-
like water.
They are in the jungle, but
I mean,
lions are more in the
a
desert.
shark on land though is a terrifying thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
don't
Have you
get
seen
next to the teeth, Dave.
Ralph
I mean,
Breaks the Internet. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a shark in the sewer. He comes up through the. It's a she actually. It's a girl shark. And she
Yes.
comes up through the manhole cover. It's hilarious.
I actually wasn't so crazy about Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Are you kidding me?
I was not.
It's a good movie.
I loved the first one. The first Ralph.
First one was
Wreck-It Ralph
great.
was
Why'd you not
hilarious.
like the second one?
I just did not think it was even close to as funny as the first one. Just my opinion.
I like the second one the best.
Me too.
Ralph Breaks
We're
the
gonna
Internet.
fight. I'm kidding. We fighting now. No, we're good.
Here we go. Wrestling round 2.
Wrestling round 2. So, okay. So question for the pool. Okay. Question for.
Is there a shark in the pool?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a shark in this pool.
That's important.
So, question. What would you rather What would you rather do? Okay, with your life.
Yes.
Would you? Yes. We're already getting a yes. Okay. Would you rather inherit $1 million tax free right now, or go back in time 5 years and fix all your mistakes? Ooh.
Probably the money.
Yeah.
I feel like you learn from all your mistakes that you made.
Yeah. The
I
money.
would take the money just because I don't have a lot of regrets about the last 5 years.
You've done a great job, Seth.
I don't know about that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
you've done an elite job.
Not been bad, and like they say, like your mistakes.
Yeah.
You learn from.
Unless your mistakes kept you from like another $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they did.
I think
So,
if I could have worked on my fadeaway, I could be in the NBA right now.
I think so.
If I perfected it,
I think you could have.
I could be the white mamba. Forever Kobe.
Hey,
what about you?
Go ahead.
What would you do?
Definitely the money.
Definitely the money.
Yeah.
I think I'm going money too. I just wanted to see what y'all would do. What about you, Steve-O?
You know, I think I'd probably go with the money. Yeah.
Okay. What about $500,000? It's not $1 million, but it's $500,000 tax free.
Money.
I'm still going that just because, like the guy said, not a lot of things that I didn't. The last my 30s have been really good.
Hold on, I have a question. Do I get to relive the good moments through those 5 years?
Sure, yeah.
I'm going back to the 5 years.
Ooh, yeah. So for a cold $1 million, you're taking it.
Yeah.
But for the 500,000, I might as well just go ahead and relive the good moments.
I'm doing
Okay.
it.
All right. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm giving you guys good questions to ask on our first date with a lady. So let's go ahead and have the ladies call in. Steve-O, send out the signal to all the single ladies. Let them call in.
Oh, the single ladies.
Yeah.
Let me press my button.
Your single ladies signal.
Oh,
what would that even be? Yeah, I guess it would just be Beyonce.
Put your hands up. Oh.
Yeah. Whoa, Steve-O.
Sorry.
Steven.
I'm digging that,
I've been
dog.
to one
That
too
was
many
nice.
wedding receptions.
What?
Yeah,
I mean, I like that song too. It's catchy.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
That's
I do.
true.
Just saying.
You know, I danced to that to my college's lip sync. We danced to that
Well, there's video evidence of this?
somewhere, but I will not send it to you.
I can search it. Hey, y'all ready for some freestyle?
Yes.
We're ready
Let's
for
do
some
this in
freestyle.
5 seconds.
The Varsity Freestyle.
That sound lets you know that it is time for you to answer questions.
Answer these
And
questions.
your chance to win a 5-person all-day pass to B&B Video Games in Albertville, right by the Pizza Hut.
Do you need some friends? You got 4 friends right here.
That's
We'll
right.
go. We'll go with you.
Fun.
Yeah.
80 Style Arcade in the back, video game retail store in the front. All you got to do is answer 3 questions.
3 questions
Don't
and
be
the pass is yours.
intimidated.
Don't be scared.
Because we have the answers and we're like phone a friend
Yeah,
and we're
there's
going to
nothing-
get you through this.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Yes.
Nothing.
So, what bird lives in Antarctica and cannot fly? What bird lives in Antarctica and cannot fly?
Is also a villain to Batman.
Call us now at 256-505-0885.
So what do you think it is?
Do y'all know?
No idea.
You know I do. Okay, yeah. I bet you do. I bet you just didn't think it was a bird, because that would throw you off. They kind of waddle.
Oh, penguin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. See?
Nailed it.
See?
So good.
Because you don't really think of them being a bird, because they are a flightless bird.
Yeah.
But yeah,
they're a bird.
It's a Batman villain.
I think of Happy Feet.
Happy Feet.
Happy Feet.
That's a
Robin
good
Williams.
movie. That's a good movie.
It's all right.
About making fun of people who can't sing. There's the whole movie.
You took that personally, didn't you?
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah, I did.
I could dance though.
No,
Seth
I can't.
can.
No,
If there's
I
one
can't
thing
dance.
Seth,
I need to find something
if there's
else.
one thing Seth Henniger's good at, it's dancing. Look at this guy.
Yes.
Yes.
Never.
Don't worry. You're about as good of a dancer as I am a skier. When people look at me, they say, "You ski, don't you?" No, they don't. I'm terrible at it.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Here's me going down the hill.
Dying.
Jordan?
Yes, sir.
I thought of you when I saw this.
You did? That's
I
so
really
nice.
did.
Unless it's unflattering, then I'm angry.
Now look, it takes a real man. Look, baby, it takes a real man to make Waffle House romantic. I just have one question. Will you marry me?
What? What?
Wow.
What?
What? I mean, that's a pretty good trade-off.
She got me beef jerky, Kayla. What'd you say?
Yeah!
At the, where are they? The Huddle House?
That's Waffle House, baby.
Yes!
Oh my gosh, that is romance, gentlemen.
That's the most expensive waffle I've
We
ever
have given
seen.
you some great conversation topics for a first date, and now you have the bar set really high.
Yes.
Don't take them to Waffle House unless you're ready to propose. Okay, when you're ready to propose, take them to Waffle House.
Steven,
It'll
that
work.
was awesome.
That was
you
wonderful,
like
Steve-O. Steve, I'm glad. You know what? When you think of me
I've been saving
on
that
those
just for you.
videos,
Yeah.
continue to do so.
I'm
'cause
surprised he didn't ask Jennifer to marry him.
That's up
like
my
that.
alley, son. That's right up my alley.
I really am.
I find that stuff very romantic. A waffle.
Waffle House.
Yeah, Waffle House.
Nothing says love like a waffle.
And she was, I think it was on Valentine's Day.
It was?
He asked her, what a nice guy.
All I got you was beef jerky. Well, that's a pretty good prize.
Yeah. Beef jerky
Beef
rules.
jerky's expensive,
Beef
guys.
Beef jerky rules.
$15, $20 a bag now. Good Lord.
Look, Jennifer, so I get Jennifer like flowers.
Right?
I get Jennifer flowers and stuff for Valentine's Day. But for real, she gets me beef jerky. And I
That's
love
nice.
it. And
I mean,
I'll eat it. I love it.
If my wife started getting me beef jerky for
Christmas.
anytime.
Birthday.
Whenever you want.
Hanukkah.
I'd be okay about it. Hanukkah.
Kwanzaa. Some Kwanzaa jerky.
Hanukkah.
Kwanzaa jerky. Yeah,
Hanukkah
what's wrong with
jerky.
Hanukkah? Yeah. 8 crazy nights of presents.
Do you celebrate Hanukkah?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't I?
And then you finish it up with Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then Boxing Day in Canada.
Nice.
Yeah. So
What do you do? What does one do on Boxing Day?
Well, I usually take my 2-year-old son out in the middle of the yard and I just go to town on him. I got to teach him to be a man, you know, go a few rounds.
How to die well.
I'm going to tell you, for a 2-year-old, he sucks at boxing, man. He's terrible.
You know?
I can counter everything. Pop him a few times.
Does he have little gloves, though?
They're the cutest little gloves you've ever seen, Steve-O.
There we go. That's what
It's
I was going
adorable.
for. Yeah.
It's the sweetest little thing, and he gets the cutest little black eyes. It's just. I'm kidding. I love my son. Don't play this to my wife. She'll kill me.
Or DHR.
Or DHR. Or DHR. Yeah. We do have a rule. I signed a contract. You cannot let any of this play in front of DHR.
That's
so,
right.
Yep. It's in my contract.
It's
I'll
NDA
sue.
for DHR. Hey, how about some Dusty Doves?
Is that
Joe?
legal? Can you do an NDA for DHR? I don't know if that's legal,
You don't have to
but
fear what you understand. And this is a toaster. You put the bread in, and the coils use infrared radiation to heat the sauce. You stupid weed! What? Oh, it's just regular grass? You say I'll bark a new bite like it's a bad thing. Look at all this bark! Say one more thing about my sweater, and I will fluff you up with a roundhouse kick.
No flash photography, please. I'm sensitive to light.
Ah, come on, don't chase me.
Am I running? Am I swimming? I don't know. Everybody always feels bad for the T-Rex. Look at me.
Hi, mate. I'm starved. I'm hungry. And I'm irritable. Yet you've got a feast on your face.
wow. That was intense, Steve-O.
Right.
I'm not
I know.
going to lie.
I know.
It always throws me off at the beginning of those videos when the voices are talking for the animals. It always throws me off because I feel like the voice in all of them are so loud. Oh, yeah. And but the Save Me Jesus was pretty.
That was
pretty
the
classic.
funniest,
That was a good
Steven.
one. That was a good one.
That was by far the
I
funniest.
like that one.
Well, I've been seeing this trend around TikTok. They're saying say the weird thing because people need realness in their lives. Would you guys agree with that? People need weirdness. They need realness.
I think it'd be funny to hear what people are really thinking.
Oh
sometimes.
no, I don't think that'd be a good idea at all.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I want to know what
you do not want to
Jennifer's thinking about this guy
I'll go
over
ahead.
here.
I'll go ahead and tell you what my wife's thinking about me all the time. She is sitting there and she's like, "I am so blessed to be married to this handsome man."
Oh my God, that's not what she's saying.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Okay,
is.
okay.
Like I will bear more children of his. Absolutely.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Stephen, continue.
What? She's my wife. She's allowed to say that. You asked for her thoughts. I told you it was a bad idea.
It was. Yeah.
So we had a good time with this a while back. We started kind of thinking through the whole idea of Lion King and how it was just messed up.
Yeah.
You know,
So
because
messed up.
This kid thinks he's killed his dad, and his uncle is really behind it, and it's all this guilt trip this whole time.
It's all messed up.
But I want to direct our attention now to The Little Mermaid.
Here we go. This is even more messed up. I think I know what you're doing.
Well, there are a lot of sisters involved.
Yes, there
but
are.
I'm not going to do the sister thing. So I'm talking about a little red crustacean.
Didn't know that. Okay.
A little red crustacean.
Yeah.
Yes.
His name is Sebastian.
Yes,
Good
we
old,
know about
good
him.
old Sebby.
Yeah. He sounds amazing. He can sing. He can play his instruments. He directs the band, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What color is he?
He's
Red?
He's red.
Is there not a problem with this?
He's been cooked.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
You're right.
Say the weird thing.
In the ocean, crabs don't turn bright red until they're cooked, which means that Sebastian the crab from The Little Mermaid is a zombie. Thank you for your time.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
It
to
is
break
messed
to
up.
you, but that's
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's
I'm
lake.
very scarred. You need more of those.
We dream about going up
Wow.
there, but up there's a big mistake. See? Sebastian.
Up there is obviously
Yeah.
in somebody's pot bowling.
He's a ghost. He was a ghost the whole
He's
time.
a zombie.
The whole time.
He's a ghost.
So much wrong.
The whole time he's a ghost. I mean, that's terrifying.
That's awful.
But think about, okay, but
What is the most scarring kid movie that you watched?
Ooh.
You too.
Yeah.
I can't think of one.
Oh, come on.
Any Disney movie is like,
Yeah, pretty much any
Somebody
Disney movie.
dies.
is-
Go over the storylines in your head. Which one messed you up the most?
I can't. Even
Okay,
think-
let's
I can't
put it
think of
this way. It messed you up then, but now you think about the storyline, you're like, that's just wrong.
Toy Story.
Toy
Toy
Story.
Story. Okay.
Talk
give us,
about
give
that.
Us, give us an idea.
It's like stuffed animals talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
And imagine, and also imagine, I'll give you a really dark thought, okay? Imagine one of the toys dies, and then you have Andy still playing with the corpse of the toy.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. See, that's
I'm messed
dark
up
now.
now.
Have fun
It's
sleeping
dark.
tonight.
Yeah.
Have fun sleeping
about
tonight,
you?
guys.
I don't know. I can't think of one.
I can think of a lot of
guess.
them.
Toy Story
King?
makes sense.
I can think of
yeah.
a lot of them.
Aladdin.
Aladdin's really dark.
Oh my god.
He had no
Lion
mom and no dad.
Yeah. And, and also
Street rat. They
So
called him a
Street rat.
street rat.
So think about it. Okay, have y'all seen The Lion King?
Yes.
Okay. So we did this 2 weeks ago.
Yes, we
but we're
did.
gonna break it down again.
Yeah.
So Lion King. So Simba thinks he is guilty of killing his dad. Because Scar makes him think that how could you do this? You let him do this wildebeest thing, and they crushed him when it was actually Scar. But then Simba goes away. He's like, Simba, leave. And so Simba goes away, and he meets Timon and Pumbaa. And Simba's got some serious PTSD on this, some post-traumatic stress disorder. And Timon and Pumbaa are like, yeah, have you ever thought about not worrying about it? I mean, think about it. Like, his dad died, was murdered in front of him, and they're like,
front of his face.
Hakuna Matata, it means no worries. And you're like, whoa, like, no worries applies when I didn't get my Starbucks order in time and I'm 5 minutes late to work. That's Hakuna Matata. But when your dad is murdered, that's not Hakuna Matata. You can't apply Hakuna
Follow-up.
Matata. Yeah.
There's a crazy monkey in the tree.
There
who
is a
is
crazy
the wisest man.
Yeah, he's a crazy monkey in a tree. And
Yeah, he's the one that appoints the future king.
he appoints the future king.
Come on, Steven.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, it's a dark movie. It's it's mixed messaging. It's mixed messaging.
We need to have a whole segment on this show
On
called
Disney.
Disney Darkness.
Deconstructing Disney.
Deconstructing Disney.
Deconstructing Disney.
Hey, what kind of stuff is there around here for students your age to do that's actually fun? Is there anything you guys like doing in the general vicinity?
Walmart, dog.
No,
Walmart.
there's nothing. It's,
Nothing?
It's lame nowadays.
Lame nowadays.
Yeah.
Now, do you ever go down to like Boaz and actually go bowling?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Bowling and
Really?
Boaz, yeah.
Okay, bowling.
Thunder
Boaz.
Alley. Okay, next to
right.
Thunder Alley is Grumpy's. Get a Grumpy's burger.
If I had to pick one,
Yep.
probably Top Golf, honestly.
Okay.
Okay, Top Golf is fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
drive to
Top Golf's
Huntsville.
fun. Yeah.
Now Huntsville has some stuff. I mean,
Yes,
they've
they
got
do.
the Dave and Buster's. That's fun.
They have a lot.
Yeah. So as far as bowling goes, have you ever like really messed it up? I mean, a big bowling fail. It's like you were embarrassed because of it.
I usually shoot and get like a 50
Yeah.
Nice.
This isn't very good.
I don't
Me
know
and
if
you are going bowling
I
together.
don't know. I don't
I'm
know
gonna
if
feel better
I don't
about
know if you've
myself.
ever done this. What he's about to show. I have an idea of the devastation that we're about to see.
I think I do too.
Deal. Mike Machuga has won his first.
That's amazing.
Great.
Isn't that
That's
great?
But there's more, right?
There's more.
There's a little bit more. There are
But
some
wait,
people
there's more.
who are very, very gifted with bowling.
Very
Yeah.
I
gifted.
think maybe we need to take a look.
I
at
could
what
see Jordan doing this.
they've been
You,
up to.
you think I'm good at bowling?
Like this.
Oh, now yeah.
Left-handed. That's crazy.
This is my favorite.
Wow.
That's a good time.
I would be excited to do any one of those three things.
Yeah, any one of those. Although I'm gonna not lie. I think the second one might get you kicked out because he threw that bowling ball like way down.
Yeah.
That could crack the
Yep.
the lane. But cool.
Right? Cool. I really like the way he pushed off, right? And
Yeah,
did it,
absolutely.
above
Yeah.
his head. That was
Yeah. That's a good time.
Yeah.
This
Y'all
is
ever
fun.
done any of those things?
I've tried them.
No.
I've tried.
Yep.
them. What was
I'm going to.
What was the Disney original movie? I think it was called Alley Cats, where they had to there's a split and they have to like spin the bowling ball on their finger, and she just lets it go, and it goes very slowly down. It hits the bowling pin and it crosses over and gets the split and end up winning the game. Disney original movie. I think it was called Alley Cats or
Yeah.
The Alley
something
Cats.
like that. Yeah, that's cool. So I've always tried that to spin it
Okay.
and then send it down, and it's really impossible.
Disney original movies. All right, let's swap over from Disney now to Warner Brothers because
Oh.
Warner Brothers
Okay.
had a huge. I mean, you remember Mel Blanc?
No, yes
Jordan?
I do.
You
yes
do.
I do.
Yeah,
Yes,
the man of 1,000 voices.
Yep.
He was the voice of most of those Looney Tune characters, right?
yes he
Well,
was.
he's not around anymore. Sadly, he passed back in the 80s. But there are people who do the voices now, and one of those guys is Jeff Bergman.
Mm.
He does Daffy.
Nice.
And he decided to use Daffy's voice and do a little line from a movie. Y'all ever heard of The Big Lebowski before?
I'm not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude. So that's what you call me. That or his dudeness. Or duder. Or El Duderino. If you're not into that whole brevity thing. The dude abides.
He did great.
I love The Big Lebowski, so that was right up my alley. I don't know if y'all have ever seen The Big Lebowski, though.
It's kind of a tough movie to watch, but
It's
a
not
lot of
it's
great
not a-
references.
It's not a movie to watch with the youth group. I'll say
No,
that.
no.
Definitely not a movie. I'm the dude.
Just
Yep.
had to. All right, last thing.
Did anyone call in?
No.
No. You ever
That's
played
so
Mario
sad.
Kart before?
Yes.
All right.
I love Mario Kart.
Imagine playing Mario Kart with a live band.
Nice. He's very motivating.
Wow.
It's awesome, Steven.
Right?
That was
Wow.
wonderful. Do y'all play Mario Kart?
I have before.
Who's-
I used to when I was younger, but
Who's your go-to?
Luigi.
Luigi. All right.
probably Mario.
Mario. What about you, Seth?
I like Mario.
You like Mario?
Yeah. And
Donkey.
I like Donkey Kong.
Donkey
too.
Kong.
That's mine too,
My
Donkey Kong.
dog. I love
I
Donkey
like
Kong.
doing Donkey Kong.
Good old Donkey Kong. Why? Who thought of that name? Here's a big gorilla. What do you think we should call him?
Well, Kong makes sense.
Kong makes sense, but who was
Donkey?
like, I know, Donkey.
Yeah, Donkey.
And then that got approval. That got board approval. Everyone was like, yeah, good job. Good work, everybody.
All right, this is called Buzzer Beater. This is where we're going to tell everybody how to find us on social media.
This is the end of the show.
You're going to be Facebook, you'll be Instagram, you'll be Twitter or X. Steven will do TikTok and YouTube, and I'll do the rest.
Yep.
So you'll just say you can find us at Varsity Radio Show.
Facebook at or
Yeah.
Instagram.
You're
at.
Varsity Radio 885 on Instagram
So
or
the-
on X, Twitter.
The platform and the handle.
Yep.
Basically. Yeah.
This is gonna be
Very
great.
good.
We're gonna do great.
It's going to be fun.
Did Greg not call in today?
Oh no. See,
Oh yeah, I
the
remember.
rain
I remember.
kinda
I remember.
washed a lot of stuff out. So he's going to pick it back up next week.
Cool beans.
Yeah. So no Greg today.
No Greg.
Hey, what's your favorite T-shirt, guys?
T-shirt?
Yeah, favorite T-shirt. There's got to be one that's like your favorite. Is it a concert T-shirt?
State championship T-shirt.
Ooh,
nice. Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Any kind of dry fit T-shirt.
Okay. Nice. What about you, Seth? What's your favorite T-shirt?
I wear a lot of Bama stuff.
Any one in particular?
Any
T-shirt
one in
that you
particular?
really like?
I don't know. I have a lot of Bama. Hoodie kind of shirts.
I
mean polos.
I have a T-shirt. I should have worn it today, but I have a T-shirt that has a picture of a hot dog on it and it says, "I got that dog in me."
Yeah.
Now see, that's awesome.
That's a cool shirt. Yeah.
Where were you at?
I was at Costco.
Costco.
It's a Costco. Yeah, it's a Costco hot dog with the Costco logo on it, and it says, "I got that dog in me." I got so many compliments on that shirt.
What else do they have that's really good at Costco?
Pizza, man.
Pizza?
You can get pizza for Sam's Club too, but like a slice of pizza is like $1.
Do they sell rotisserie chickens there?
At Costco, I don't know. I don't know if they do it at Sam's Club. I don't think they do it at Costco. They might though.
Yeah, the shirt. Don't scan this. Scan my shirt.
No, scan me. It does work.
That is wonderful.
Wow.
I mean, yeah. Why would you? That's beautiful.
You become a fan of different things when you get older.
You know
really
what? That
likes
makes.
his rotisserie
Don't scan my.
I have a Costco membership, and to my knowledge, I've never seen a rotisserie chicken, but I
Really?
guess they do it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm always here for the dog.
I just wonder how he got that.
This
Who
is a hot
sells that barcode on a T-shirt?
Well, who sells a hot dog shirt that says "I got that dog in me"?
Right? Where'd
But,
you get
know,
it? Where'd you get it from?
had to kill a lot of people.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
that got dark.
Got
really
it from Amazon, I think.
Okay.
I really think they sold it on Amazon. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Your
It was a good time.
Costco shirt
My
on Amazon.
You know what, Seth? I'm gonna get you one.
I will wear it
We wear it together.
on this show.
We'll wear it together
We'll do
on
it.
the show.
There are a lot of graphic tees out there. I saw at Belt recently. I saw like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one. I'm like, yes, that's back to my childhood.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s.
Did you order it?
I didn't. They actually had it in my size, but I said, no, I'm not paying $40. $40 for this.
Good night.
Not $40.
Not $40.
No, thank you. I like it, but I don't
We
like
need
it
to
that
get
much.
Steven a Buffalo shirt.
No, we don't.
We need to get
saying.
Steven a hot dog shirt.
Steven needs a Buffalo shirt.
If we all got a hot dog shirt,
Yes.
and then we matched.
Maybe Oscar Mayer would take us on our trip.
Steven! I knew
Steven.
you were going to
We
go
need
there.
an Oscar Mayer Wiener Mobile
Absolutely.
t-shirt.
I'll do what I can.
10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds.
All right.
I'll make if I can make it work, I'll make it work.
All right.
I'll do what I can.
The buzzer beater.
That sound lets you know that the show has come to an abrupt end.
It's over.
We can hear you crying.
But don't cry.
It's okay. We're going to give you a social media hug. It's a beautiful thing. So you can find us when the show's over on
Facebook at Varsity Radio Show.
Instagram at Varsity Radio Show.
X at Varsity Radio 885.
Over on TikTok at Varsity Radio Show and YouTube at Varsity Radio Show 885.
on podcast everywhere: Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Google Podcasts. Also, Horizon Communications. Hey, we're so glad to be with you again. Hello. Hey, we're so glad that you were part of this show this week, and we want to tell you about the fuel of the Varsity Char Burger.
Absolutely.
Home of the famous Char Grilled Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteaks, and jumbo crispy onion rings. And then there's always B&B Video Games, the 80s style arcade in the back, the local video game retail store in the front, beside Pizza Hut.
Absolutely.
It is.
It's the Albertville mullet.
That it is. That it
Business
is.
in the front, party in the back.
So
What do you
good.
want? What more do you
So
want?
good. Hey, we are so glad that you joined us. We want you to come back next week. Same varsity time, same varsity place. See us there. 88.5 JFM or Horizon Communications. We'll see you there.
See you later.